Hello and welcome to the Kobold Cafe, where we're playing GURPS 4th edition. This is Liminality, and I am Luke, the GM. We've got Terra.
Your mouth is full. Um,
Nice.
Hi, I'm Tara. I play Silver. Um, and yeah, I'm gonna go back to chewing.
Enjoy. We've got James.
Hey, I'm James. I play Alexi, and Alexi has got some money burning a hole in his pocket.
Oh yeah, goodbye some things. We've got Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Gina, and she's going to be in a problem-solving mood today.
Solve some problems. We've got Everoth.
Hello, I am Ebra, and I'm playing Hui Yu, assisting the party with all their cargo needs.
Yeah, you did a good job last week as well. Your first good job. Good job. And we've got Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared. I'm playing Dai Timur. Don't know what to say. He is decently well built and somewhat attractive.
Nice. That's how I introduce myself. What the fuck is Lexi doing? Whew. Alright. Well, previously.
Obviously, we have new videos that we're playing with, audience.
Yeah. So enjoy that. Too close! Too close!
I'm jealous. I was trying to figure out how to zoom.
Alt
What happened
and the
last
wheel.
The wheel. The wheel. Well, previously, you essentially went on vacation. You are on the planet Hedatet. It is a pretty well-populated planet at this point. It's been inhabited for a good 400 to 500 years now. There are several major cities. There's a solid TL8 across the board here. And you'd made a delivery to Decimu. And you also had an illegal delivery to Kesis, which turned out to be a simple drug drop-off. And then you spent 2 weeks here partying. We left off on your way back to Decimu. Pretty much just arriving, methinks. There is some shit going down there. Gina's got enemies. Alexi's got enemies. Some are maybe a cult, who you also delivered some weaponry to. And they offered you lots of money to move something. Like a 2 meter tall tube, about a meter in diameter. Move this, no questions asked. 1 million now, 10 million on delivery. And you were like, we'll think about it, and didn't go back.
You're muted.
I still say we take the million, and just see what's inside and not finish the job.
It's an option. But aye, you've just be finishing up a short trek back. You've got a much nicer landing pad relative. You're now docked at Shuttle Dock A085, walking distance from Rado's bar, less than a kilometre. Aye, we're back. Should go check out the bar, I suppose. Good nuisance.
Yeah, I hope it's still there.
Aye, you get to the street, bar on the right, still there indeed. I've got a map for his apartments now.
Right.
So this is like bang across the road. There is a raised level, and his is on the ground floor of that first raised level. And he owns every room on this floor, except for the convenience store that's next door.
Damn. He ballin'.
Big money.
Big, sort of came with the bar. You know, no, you don't. You were fucking there, but you forgot, you bastard. Won it, most of it. Not worth the taxes it costs.
Well, might be in the market for a bit of a upgrade. Seems
Oh,
like good as place as any to set up as a home base.
and her name's not going to change from Alicia anymore because she's now got a character sheet.
Yay.
So whatever her name may have
Awesome.
been before, it's now Alicia. She's got a token too.
'Cause
And this,
we're good at continuity
oh yeah.
in this. Global Cafe is nothing but continuity.
Mhm. Mhm. Well, you walk in, get to the front door, and Rado would be like, "Hey, hold up a sec." Actually, would he? Yeah, he would. No, he wouldn't. You'd walk right in. Alexei, it seems like you're at the lead of this pack. You just want to get your feet down.
I'm sorry, I want to get my feet down.
Feet up. You just
Oh.
wanted to get in and put your feet up on that sofa, maybe.
Oh, I just thought we were having a conversation.
Pretty much you were, but also, yeah. If you want any conversation for the trip back, you should do it now. If there's anything anyone wants to proffer, any plans, plots, nonsense like that.
Yeah, Alexi will be like, guys, I think we should buy a warehouse.
What?
Yeah, I'd
For
be on
for
board.
for our shipping company, I think we should buy ourselves a warehouse.
Aren't warehouses for like storing things on planet? They
Well,
do the opposite.
it would also be a slip. Like if we get something on the docks, it'd be a slip that we wouldn't have to pay for, that we could kind of just come and go to. And I think it'd be easier to pay off one dockmaster to be able to get things unnoticed in and out of there. This place has money. I think it's a great place to make a home base. Plenty of unscrupulous characters that want to move things off and on world.
Do we already have one? She says, looking over at Radu.
Nothing concrete. I think you were planning on something like it. I don't know that you were gonna choose here. You'd no really settled, but you'd been planning on setting up a proper operations headquarters. It was either here or that shithole in Canaan, if I recall.
Like here, we've got family.
Aye,
Roots.
that you do. But you've also got problems?
Yeah.
We're working on taking care of those.
I've been thinking about it, and I reckon if you can talk to like the guys Carrick's in with, not his underlings, his peers, and his bosses, although he's not really got bosses. I told you about the family dynamics, right?
Right, like the other families.
Yeah. Maybe if we can get a word with them and like, let them know that we're not gonna be doing anything on their turf. Maybe let them know that maybe they've got opportunities to be had with Carrick out the way. Also, I'm thinking, Gina, maybe take over Carrick's operations. Why no? It's an
I mean,
option.
that sounds like an awful lot of work.
I mean,
That sounds like a great idea. I'm in.
of course you are, darling. He mutters like terrifying little shit. Jesus Christ. Don't want her in charge. Have us cutting all his fingers off.
I mean, I think you're right about the other families. Although I don't know. Well, obviously I don't know anything about the situation. But if I was in their place, I wouldn't need permission. I would just take advantage if it happens.
Aye.
Like,
Aye,
well,
right.
unless we actually wanted to take over, in which case they would care.
Aye. Aye. Just wiping out Carrick, I'm sure they'd no care at all, honestly.
The question is, are we willing to do it?
I am. And then, like, aye, now let's have you arrive at this place now, unless anyone else had things they wanted to broach.
Sounds good.
Not particularly.
Ah, home, sweet home. Gets to here. Who the fuck are you? Steps back to his wall. Cultist standing up off your sofa and turning around. There's my lighter. No one got out to say?
Alexi produces a pistol and, points it up at the person.
You may wish
You
to
best
be...
answer the question.
I am here to talk. You may wish to be careful with that. I've brought leverage. They open up their cloak, revealing a bomb vest
A lever.
of sorts, glittering with LEDs and wires and big tubes and blocks of Semtex C4s. This is hooked to my vital signatures. If I were to die, it will explode. You have taken a while. I apologize for the mess I may have made in some places.
Wait,
So
what
is the
did you
detonator
mess?
What
Sorry, no, his question's more important.
were your
is,
questions?
is the detonator just connected to your vitals then?
Nods.
Your vitals.
Just your vitals.
I could trigger it prematurely if I desired also.
Thank you. And then I guess he'll put the pistol away.
Smiles. They're unarmed aside from the massive bomb vest. We wish to negotiate a sort of truce. We have become aware of several things. Firstly, that you are amnesiacs and have no memory of your previous time on this planet. Secondly, that it was not you that our quarrel was ever with. You were framed. Redo's like, eh? Eh what now?
Framed by who?
Carrick thought we would be a useful ally to him in eradicating you, and convinced us that an unrelated incident had occurred at your hands. They also gesture to a attaché case that's on the this breakfast island. It's open and it is it's not full of paper money. What's the point? It'd just be a cred stick, a single cred stick in a briefcase.
There might still be paper money. It's
Bit-
TL8.
It is TLA. You know what? It might be gold. Gold bars. We love a good gold bar, don't we?
They're out in the countryside doing whatever they do.
Magic
start-
Can't
beads.
rely on electronic cred sticks.
1 million in currency. Promissory notes for this planet. They are redeemable for electronic variants at any bank. Did you think we would not look up the designation on your shuttle and realize who it was that made our last delivery? We are quite grateful for that, though we were confused at the time.
It was a scouting mission of sorts.
Points at Rado. This one has also heard of Carrick's intended surgery. We would rather you did not attack this place. It is a valuable location for us. It is one of the few
Well,
places capable of granting new initiates the gift of the hive.
So is the she pokes her head in. Is the million for us not doing the job?
The million is for you to transport the previous cargo discussed. They closed the attaché case to Canaan. We were quite disappointed you would not take on this opportunity.
Yeah, well, we were still pretty sure that if we took that to Canaan, we'd eventually get fucking shot. Decided not to push our luck any further than we already had. And I got to tell you, so far I'm still not very endeared to you. As a matter of fact, I still have half a mind to tell you to fuck off. But one
that's
less person shooting at us.
yeah. I don't know if I want to work for you, but if you're willing to be civil, I am.
What the lady said.
We are willing to be civil. We no longer desire business with Carrick.
Excellent. I think, since our introduction was so shitty, you might give us some time before you come proposing more business with us. But you should leave that case for my brother there for the damage you did to his business. And maybe we can call it a civil ending to this whole disagreement.
They open. That is quite a retainer. I don't think.
It is. It seems rather cheap considering the amount of people you shot and killed in his bar. It's going to take some time for his reputation to recover from that.
They pick up the case. We will not be leaving this. If you do not intend to transfer the object to Canaan. But we will communicate with the tree and ask. And I will bring you an answer. I will not come so armed, they gesture at the bombs.
Great. You best come waving the white flag, because if you don't, any cultist we see lurking around his bar, we are going to firmly ask to leave.
That said, maybe knock next time.
We wanted.
Bones are a thing.
Never mind. They don't even say we wanted. Retcon that. They just back out.
I think I misunderstood, but did he just say that they peed in a corner somewhere?
I don't know. I don't want to find out.
Same. Nice try, though.
Rudy's bedroom. Whichever one that would have been.
Nice try, though.
To get him to leave the money.
Oh. Yeah, I tried for you, Redo.
He shrugs.
I mean, he did pretty good with the drug money.
I hate those freaks. I hate those fucking freaks. But you were framed by Carrick. Even more reason to blow his fucking brains out.
I'd like to
That's-
ask him some questions about the framing.
Honestly, the
That's
framing
very-
is good news.
It seems like you got the cult off
bloody
your
way of
back.
getting rid of him.
Hey, what's up, little girl?
I was just saying that seems like a very bloody way of getting rid of him. Like, really, some Drano and a syringe during his surgery is way more quick.
They must.
Yes, but I think also there should be some kind of message that comes from it, like, we just want to smuggle in peace. Don't fuck with us.
They clearly don't want to make a move on Carrick for whatever reason. It might look bad. They probably don't want to look like a threat to the families. Seems like they just want to cut ties, and it'd be awful convenient for them if he just disappeared suddenly, wouldn't it? Or got rubbed out by someone else.
Just not at the hospital, apparently.
Aye, that
Which I
place
guess that makes sense.
is no hospital.
I mean, we could not steal from them and still murder him in his sleep, which is the easiest option.
Why do you think murdering him in his sleep is going to be easiest?
Because he's no awake to fight back.
I'm not afraid of him. I'm concerned about his many guns.
I'm less concerned about his many guns and more concerned about the message it'll send to the other families.
So let's talk to the families.
Easier said than done, but I mean, I think I can maybe find out where we could pass a message up the grapevine. If you give me a
You
couple
just
days.
Yeah,
Or give me till
send that
sundown.
message.
What are we?
Yeah.
What are we wanting to say to them? We can't just say we want to talk. They'll say, "Get fucking lost. Tell us what you want to talk about." But also, we probably don't want to be sending a message up the grapevine like, "Hey, we're gonna kill Garrett, lol." I mean, I could tell you right away where the nearest territories are. Even some of the bars that are, their places.
I mean,
Perhaps fake message.
Fake message is good.
They won't want to talk to us, but they might want to talk to someone else. And we simply ambush them with ourselves.
Not sure I like the idea of the terms ambush being used for
Hey, you can have a friendly
mating.
ambush.
Surprise.
Hey, the way you say surprise makes it sound even more creepy. Right? I say we give them a friendly ambush with some information and requests.
what is it that we want to say to them?
I mean,
Not the fake thing, the real thing.
the real thing would be what we were framed for trying to murder Carrick, and we just want to operate in peace.
And we're gonna really murder Carrick?
And we might actually murder Carrick this time, because he keeps trying to murder us. He wants us snuffed for some fucking reason.
Sounds like it works to me. I mean, and
Great.
they're either gonna shoot you or say aye, or maybe they'll even offer to help. Who fucking knows?
I
mean,
can't imagine the last part.
That would be the best case scenario. Really, I just hope that we can work with them in the future.
They certainly move a lot of money and dodgy stuff on and off planet.
Well, we're quite capable of moving the dodgy stuff.
So you've shown. He's still got like half of his big bag of drugs. Flips off it. Every dealer keeps a good head stash, you know that. Anyway, what fake message might get their attention? Oh.
We know a place to get a lot of earth art.
We do indeed. That's not even a lie.
But would that get Karek's attention, or would it just get some lieutenant's attention?
Well, we want the family's attention, not necessarily Carrick's, right?
Yeah, we don't want Carrick.
Surprise party for Carrick. Don't let it get back to Carrick. I broke Luke.
Yeah, you did. GG. GG lungs. Well, it is morning right now. The sun has been up a little while.
Hmm.
And you may as well all be rested enough for anything you'd want to do this morning. I mean, eh? Shrugs Rado.
That was
What were you gonna say, Tara?
Oh, I was about to say, I mean, has the ship, has my ball thing yelled at me about any new updates on the triangulation of the next location?
No, not yet. You've still got a direction, roughly. You could narrow it down to maybe like 3 or 4 stars, I think, probably.
Oh, with one more jump into another system, I'll be able to pin it
Yeah,
down to 1 star.
one more jump, you'll be able to pinpoint it exactly.
So when is Carrick's surgery or whatever finished?
That's going to take place tonight. It's like a major operation that he's having.
So in like 24 hours?
No, it's 4 hour surgery, but he'll be in there for a good 12 to 16 hours probably.
Recovery time.
Well, I was saying it happens in 24 hours.
Oh right, yeah, it happens in 24 hours. No, 48.
Oh yeah, I
He's
forgot.
gonna type. Why not just sabotage the surgery?
That's an option.
I was
think
gonna head over to the surgery place.
I think people were suggesting that the host of the surgery are people that are important that we don't want to piss off or pick a fight with.
Or at
That's
least,
why I wanted to meet them.
yeah, the cult don't want to, upset them too much. You've got the location for it. You can head right over.
I mean, if anyone wants to come with, they're welcome. But otherwise, I'm gonna jump on a bicycle and pedal over.
Do we know anything about it prior to going?
It's very seedy. Um, it's independent, but it's got close ties with the cult. It is apparently like Decimu's place to get an illegal cybernetic installed.
Oh, that's cool.
How much, by the way? Actually, I guess I can ask them.
Yeah, I'm interested. Cybernetics are interesting, especially at
Yep.
TL8.
I mean, these are technically TL9 things that these people are putting together. They just happen to live on a TL8 planet.
Yeah, I'm in. Sounds like fun.
Head on over. I'm not actually sure where the entrance to this place is on this map. Maybe you, like, come up here or something? And there's also this at the front, but, like, What, does the door open
I
right
don't
into
see
fucking
any.
surgery?
I don't see any external doors.
I think there's a secret entrance
Yeah.
right here.
Yeah, but it enters into like a bedroom.
No, that's
Like
not a bed.
storage.
That's a crate
Yeah, it's a crate.
and some trash bags.
Oh, so that's just like the top of a loading dock type thing.
Mm-hmm. So the place is disguised. Rightio. Good to know. Redo will have told you where the entrance is. Probably get there and it's just like a big one of those doors without handles, solid steel, all rusted, covered in posters and crap like that. Just standing outside for a while.
No, I mean, head up to the door, knock lightly.
Like an intercom buzzers. Like, hey, what you want? Not open yet. You got an appointment?
Appointment. We're hoping to make one.
Who is this kid? Come in. Door. Well, wall slides open. Not got a token
Thank
for
you.
this guy, but he will be filthy. So it comes in, ready for you. He's got a tank top on, chunky, hairy, bald. He's like, welcome.
Hi.
What need? He looks you up and down. Got all arms and legs. Is this for eyes? We do eyes.
I mean, maybe. To be honest, we just heard about you, and we're kind of curious what you guys did.
Squints at both of you.
Like, how high end do you go?
We're the best. We have a catalogue of options. Follow me into office. Pay no mind to this stuff. He waves at the stuff.
Luke, I'm gonna be doing a recording from my glasses. If that's an option.
It is. I mean, you could have set it going before you came in as well.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Just to get a load out.
Please take seat. So you just browse?
Well, for me, legs and arms are an option.
Well, here is limbs. Here is eyes. Here is brain.
You do brain things? Wow.
Brain
I
very
already got a brain
popular
thing.
at minutes. Oh, may I see?
I'll lift up my hair and show him the jack.
Nods. Yes, old style. Not direct jack, no? Not like the new kind. He rummages around at his desk and pulls out housing. It's like the jack itself, the part that goes inside the brain. It's got like, it looks furry. It's like got hair, but it's shiny. So this
That's
is
concerning.
what's the cult. It's not a person's hair. It is like the jack itself. Just the wires that come out of it are so
Like
fine.
fiber optic-y.
Yeah, and there's so many around.
Okay,
But
okay.
it looks like really thin hair. This is kind of cult or get installed. We make lots of money from it. Is bit risky, but I best surgeon. I got like 80% success rate on this. Way better than what army can manage in solar government.
Not bad for a cult.
They do well. And of course, they're so fanatic that they're they're more than willing to risk becoming brain dead, paralyzed.
I think I'm going to wait for the double nines for anything brain related, but maybe eyes. I like that you can do one at a time just in case it gets messed up.
Yes, here, iBook. He shows you the iBook. All the TL9 eyes are allowed.
Is it multiple of 10?
Hmm?
Is it multiple of 10 because the TL difference?
Yeah, costs 10 times as much. And also the surgeries are one step more difficult on the table.
Nice.
So 2 bionic eyes would cost $1 million.
Essentially.
For the thing itself, not including the surgery cost.
Yeah, it would be so cool.
Yeah, it would. And you'd also need to
she
spend
genuinely
points.
she genuinely looks at the catalog.
Give me some kind of rolls I want. Not for looking at the catalogue. But you are technically snooping right now, right?
Like
Yeah,
observation?
Yeah, give me observations.
I actually have observation. I'm gonna look at my laundry list.
Laundry
There it
list.
is. Okay. So my skill tree takes up. I have a horizontal monitor, and my skill tree eats up the entirety of the horizontal monitor.
Nice. Before I roll, I want to be clear. Gina is genuinely here to shop for cybernetics. Like, she's looking around, but she doesn't care nearly as much about that part.
Okay. There's a big whiteboard behind.
That checks out.
Yeah, it does. But yeah, Liv, you would see the big whiteboard behind him, and scheduled for about 48 hours from now, there is a surgery on a KV. KV, both eyes. And, you know, that's got to be Carrick. You get the exact time that he's going to be coming in. And also his presumed or expected discharge time.
It'd be funny if we murdered him as he's coming in, or after he pays, and then Gina, you can get his surgery slot and eyes.
Out of character, that would be kind of hilarious.
It's already paid in full. That's yeah, you can see from the board. There's like you managed to pick up his little key for whether or not the surgery's been paid for yet, because you can see one yesterday got cancelled because it had not been fully paid for.
A bit of fast talking, we might be able to get that for you.
We can't afford it.
It's already paid for.
But it's already been paid for.
But that's not how paying for things works.
Someone's got to get them eyes. He would rather have the evening off, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably.
Or have a paying customer.
Yeah. Well,
I would like. It would be appreciated if we could get just look around the facility before we do any purchasing, because we were thinking about maybe going off-world, but we heard good things about your services. But we want to get a feel.
Best in system. And no mind mess out here. He's just distraction for snoopers. Surgery area is impeccably clean, I promise.
May we see?
Yeah, sure. I'm sure it's perfectly clean. Lead you in and show you. And it is pretty good medical technology he's got here. Way better than like the local hospital has. At least in terms of surgery. Surgery. Oh, go on.
Sorry, out of character. Is this just in medical way or in technological way? Like, does he has the best in medical advancement, or does he has the best in technological for medical equipment?
It's the best medical equipment on the planet, probably. But he's obviously not as fully equipped as a local hospital would be. But it's a robotic surgery thing. He controls it from this terminal, and it's got lots of tiny knives and shit like that. Yes, see? And he shows you, and it. The nozzle is
impressive.
calibrating. Aye.
Back away from the
Oi.
nozzle.
Duh. Please remain still while the nozzle is calibrating.
I could program a murder script if we could get it close enough to the dongle.
Do you have programming?
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I could program like just a stab him in the brain script.
Make his
Do
computer
it.
malfunction. He turns
Well, thank
everything
you.
off.
Well, excellent. Thank you so much.
Well, it is a pleasure to meet. Come back later. Like I said, technically no open.
Well, we appreciate your time.
Yeah, definitely.
You look like good customer on camera. And yeah, you would have seen in his office with that observation role live that he's got several CCTV cameras monitoring the outside and inside of his surgery den.
But it seems like no security, so any security would be
What Carrick brings, probably.
what Eric brings.
Oh, Gina heads towards the exit, unless there's
Yeah,
anything else.
I follow.
Cool. He waits, watches you go out, lets you leave, shuts the big steel door behind you.
So once we get a safe distance away, I will actually share the. Well, I could write a computer code that murders him mid-surgery. We just have to get it installed on the machine.
Aren't those machines pretty well protected?
I mean, would they be, Luke? Mostly they're just closed circuit, right?
Potentially, but also it's
It
like,
looked pretty advanced to me.
yeah, writing a programming language that you don't necessarily know it'll work for that.
Yeah. To be fair, also in the time we have, like 48 hours isn't a lot of time.
And
to
especially we making it not look like foul play would be difficult too.
Yeah. But we also have a map and video of all the facility now. I will.
Yep, he
Boop
did
that
not
off to-
notice that you were recording with your glasses. Wouldn't expect you to be really on this planet either. Although he might have noted slightly higher technology about you. What TL
I
are
mean,
your
that's probably
clothes?
another reason.
Yours will
whatever
be
I got.
9.
Yeah. I still want to. Oh, do they have the programmable fabric yet?
No, I think that's something I disallowed.
Darn.
But
Sadly.
Because that's just cool. I don't want it for any like I'm being stealthy reasons. It's just a cool like I'm gonna make this animated.
I like the stuff that auto cleans itself.
Buzz fabric is very cool, yeah. The boys.
But
Well,
yes,
Shut up, girls. It's boys' time. Boys only. All the boys at the. I hear a girl trying to talk.
I'm emailing them the photos. That's all I wanted to say.
You get emailed, boys. After
Right.
the boys' morning. I don't know what that involves. Can't talk about it in front of the girls. You
I
can
got some
really.
money burning a hole in my pocket.
You serious about a warehouse? I say fucking go for it, brother.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
I
like,
think Alexi's gonna start looking at property. You know what?
he'll
No.
he'll point you
The
out.
first thing Alexi is gonna do is go to a car dealership.
Buy a car.
He's buying a nice car because when he shows up, he wants to be in like a nice sports car.
You
Like
don't know
Trade
how to
in the
drive.
ATVs.
he can learn.
Seriously,
the
trade
best.
in those ATVs. We are doing nothing with them.
They were handy when we landed pretty far away from town.
Yeah, I think they could actually be handy to keep.
Yeah. Um. If you're buying a car, brother, they'll need a license. But you could buy it in my name if you want.
Yeah,
He chucks you his driving license.
yeah, that works. Come on, I can fly spaceships. How hard could a car be?
He's gonna type, just add gravity.
I fly spaceships in gravity wells all the time.
Constantly.
Gives you a thumbs up.
Should be fine. Yeah, all good then. No problem.
Nothing can go wrong. I'm not worried about this. Yeah, go buy a car.
Alright. I don't even need a roll. No, wait, yeah, I do. Your wealth roll. You're buying a sports car, you said, didn't you?
Yeah, I wasn't sure how you wanted to play it because you gave us
Yeah, you've got
numbers last time.
so much money that I don't really need to worry about it.
Like, Luke, I actually kind of priced it all out with the money we just took in.
I'm just curious as to what you would be rolling. Yeah, I don't care. You don't need to roll.
Okay.
You can buy a sports car in cash.
Yeah, he goes and buys a nice fancy sports car.
And you do have to give over your name and address and stuff like that, but right now you are Radoslav.
Yeah.
And you've got ID,
look-
and they're happy
we
with
look-
it.
Pretty similar, it seems. Sweet.
And you have to pay, like, you have to get insurance on it and tax it and stuff like that, but they arrange it.
Yeah.
They arrange the first few months for you for free. Well,
Sweet.
for free.
You just bought your brother a car.
Pretty much, actually.
You can
Pretty
use
much.
it when you're not on planet.
I mean, actually, that works even better considering everything that I want to do with this money.
Yeah, you get yourself a nice little, like, midlife crisis car.
Perfect. And then I head to a real estate agent's.
Alright. What are you looking for?
Yeah, walk in like, hey, I'm new in town. I've got money. I'm looking to set up shop. I need a dock slip to operate out of, and I need a suitable place for me to stay.
Well, and they'll say like the dock slip's easy. They'll ask you your tonnage and how much you're planning on moving and stuff like that. And they'll find you a few options quick, and then they'll ask you more questions about where you'd like to live. You're wearing that fancy suit right now.
Yeah.
They show you some very nice apartments.
Okay. I'll be like, I'm off world, but I've got family that's gonna be staying in it more permanently. So I need this, this, and this. I need 3 bedrooms. It doesn't have to be super fancy because I am often off world.
We could arrange some viewings for this afternoon if you want. At all these places, show you a load of places.
Yeah, I think he'll look through the pictures and the price tags and pick the ones that he's interested in.
Uh huh. Uh-huh.
along with the warehouses.
Mm-hmm. Quite a few dock slips, with storage space as well. There is details. There are details of like the monthly lease fees for those as well, because you can't technically buy them outright. You just lease them for a long time.
Okay.
Or it's like you buy the lease. There is a lease of the land for the dock slips, but there are a few that are up for sale as well. So you buy it, but then there's also a lot of ongoing payments for it.
I'm sure.
And yeah, there's options for that. How much money have you got again?
Well, walked out of there with
444 or something.
well, except I walked out of there with 833,000.
If you scroll up in the chat, you can see his calculations.
Yep. Yep.
Except you can ignore that first one because I added a plus sign and not a minus sign.
Fair.
So what were you taking off for that first one? What's the 150k?
The 150K is like one of his stops today is going to be to a tailor.
You're gonna spend 150 grand on clothes.
And he's gonna drop 150 grand on clothes.
Wow.
Does he talk to people over the course of the day, or is this a surprise?
I think he's gonna call everybody and talk about the warehouses, and like I'm setting up a showing for some warehouses this afternoon.
Oh yeah, okay, so aye. This is probably right as you two come out of the surgery place. Alexi, you've just finished at the real estate place.
Okay.
And you maybe, send links to all the different places that you fancy looking at this afternoon.
Sounds good. And then yeah, I think his next stop will be to actually I think his next stop will be to that arms dealer.
Okay.
He's gonna buy a whole stack of concealable vests.
Good call.
Alrighty. TLA.
And then he's
Um,
yeah, TL8.
concealable vest. I've not got high tech open.
I've got it literally in my quick inventory.
Yeah, it's like the perfect lightweight armor.
Cool.
Yeah, so I want to go buy like a stack of those, and I want to take them to that tailor and just be like, "Hey, and can you fit them all with these?"
It's just like a tailor on the street.
I don't mean fit them all with those. I mean like fit them so that way it sits under.
Oh, so like
Like
not installed, just like so you can wear them over it.
Yeah, get it like tailored with that.
Okay, yeah, because have you got any kind of influence roles, diplomatic skills?
Intimidation.
Intimidation is an option because, like, when you first walk in and show him a concealable vest, this tailor looks at you and he like starts, "Sir, I have a mind to call the police."
I don't think that'll be necessary. I'm just in a line of work that sometimes needs a little extra protection.
And then there's a bit of a back and forth about him still not installing concealed vests in this, and then you're like, "Install them? No!" And then he's like, "Okay, oh, very well." And then he also sees your big roll of money that you probably pull out or whatever. Well,
Oh yeah.
you make sure he catches a glimpse of your remaining credits when you check your screen. And he's like, yes, I could manage that." And he gives you a time frame, which is, by next sunrise.
Perfect. Yeah, I guess it is order for like 10 suits.
Tima, anything in particular you're feeling like doing this morning so far?
Not really.
Okay. Just chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool. Hui? Also just chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool? Is Hui muted?
I don't think he remembers that's his name. Ev? Do anything?
Staring off into space.
Staring off into
May have
space?
stepped away.
No, he's
No,
there.
oh, I can
Yeah.
literally
Nice.
see the picture of his face.
Ev, what are you up to?
Sorry, could you repeat that? My headphones kind of buzz up.
Oh, what are you doing this morning? Anything in particular, or just hanging out? Well, and Gina, are you thinking about going to join Alexei?
Uh, no, but only because he hasn't told us about the interesting stuff he's doing.
Fair enough.
He said, "Hey, I'm going warehouse shopping. These
He
are the
did.
places I'm interested in."
He
And then he
did.
went for tailored clothes and guns and sports
Oh.
cars and
No, actually, I think he's at the tailor, like taking photos and texting with Audrey. Like, what do you think?
Gina has all kinds of input.
Did
In
I
fact-
just say Audrey?
You did, but I ignored it.
In fact, I'm sure when you were buying the car, you would have taken a picture and sent it to the group.
Yeah.
So Audrey, you
At
could have
which point, there's a
easily,
lot more interest.
yeah, you could have asked him to pick you up or anything. You could have
She
done all this
basically look
together.
at Silver and be like, "All right, later."
No more. Hey, he's buying cars. Do you want to learn to drive?
Yes, yes, I do actually.
There's lots of car parks on this map.
So we might not catch up to him in time, but we definitely go and participate in the debauchery a little bit.
All right.
Her biggest.
I
Her-
feel like all of that was easily retconned to where, like, I pick you up after the car.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Her big suggestion for the clothes, though, is undercover clothing. She demonstrates how she can pull her gun out from her dress, even though there isn't really a pocket.
It's funny that you mentioned that because the cost of these, part of the reason it's 10 suits for 150,000.
Absolutely.
Just the guy in the $15,000 to the guy in the $15,000 suit.
And the related point was, Gina probably knows a guy or knew a guy in this town that sells that stuff.
Funny if Gina walks in and the guy's like, "Gina!"
Oh yeah, there we no, yeah, that is it. It's like, oh my goodness, Ms. Gina, it's been so long. You're back. Oh, are you with this miscreant?
Yeah, we're on the same ship. Have I not introduced you?
I'm terribly sorry, sir, for all the hassle I've given you. Welcome back, Miss Gina. It's ready, of course. He'll reach behind. He'll run in the back, and come out with a garment bag on a hanger. It's like it's
Been here
been
for
ready
like 3 years.
It's been ready for months.
Well, thank you. You know how it is.
He nods.
What do I owe you?
Paid up front.
That
That's what was
doesn't
so
sound
shocking.
like me. Great.
He smiles. He's like, no, not of course not. You were paying off another tab, and you ordered this and 10 more dresses. But then, of course, when you disappeared, I didn't start work. I'm so sorry. I'll have the other dresses ready as soon as possible.
Not a problem. I had to leave town pretty quick, anyways.
He nods. It's all paid for. I'll get started right away.
Mhm.
Do you maybe have an address where I can forward them to this time?
We just got back in town. I still need to lease a place, but I'll let you know. Actually, I was about to ask for a card.
Pained expression, but then pulls a card out, gives it you.
All right.
50,000 worth of dresses, please.
Looks down at you.
Yeah, fair warning. She probably spends as much as me.
Yes, young lady. Right away. Please step up onto here. In front of a mirror. Pulls out all the tape measures. I should make a roll actually, because maybe he starts choking you out by accident. No, he does a decent job.
Tailoring? Is that an actual...
It's GURPS. It's got to be a skill.
Professional
It's
skill
not sewing,
tailor,
I
if
guess.
anything.
Yeah.
There is a professional skill tailor. There's also
Yeah.
a sewing skill.
Sewing, leatherworking. Although those are
I
more
think
meant for, you
Oh, I have sewing.
know. Just sew it together yourself. How about a quick
No.
break? And then we'll be
Quick
right
break.
back. Yeah.
Sure.
What good. You got no choice in the matter. We'll be right back. Hello, we're back. Yep. So, you doing some shopping? Alexi's tripping out. Pupils. He's on some drugs. No, he's not. He's just doing some shopping. He's bought a sports car. He's considering buying the lease to a warehouse and landing slip at the docks. He's considering buying an apartment. And he's spent 150 grand on suits. All for himself, right?
Like a madman.
On a great spending spree.
Spend it before it disappears.
And you're considering murdering a gang boss.
Thinking about it.
Thinking about it. You feel like you need to talk to maybe the other gang leaders first to make sure they don't just kill you straight up. Make your intentions known that you're only after Carrick. I suppose you could do that as you kill Carrick. Like leave a message. We only wanted Carrick.
That was kind of my thinking.
Yeah, that's certainly an option.
I mean, the other option...
It will be super
wouldn't
easy
be
to
able-
kill him while he's a sitting duck asleep in surgery. This is true. He will
I
be
was
a
about to say at the same time. It would
Nope.
be nice to give them a heads up, though. It's a respect thing.
There is a respect part to it, yeah.
Like, I don't know... I have I have savoir-faire high society. I don't have crime savoir-faire, but, like...
Lots of different crime savoir-faires as well. Give me a high society roll though, because they do default to each other.
Alright, well, here's with no modifiers.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it's a respect thing, absolutely. You can extrapolate how these guys would work, potentially. And Rado's told you a lot of stuff as well, what he knows. So it would be better to give him a fair warning. It's just how do you do that without tipping off Carrick? Although, presumably he already knows you're back on planet at this point.
Right.
He just doesn't know what your plans are.
I mean... What would you need to find their, like, dudes?
Would he at
The
least
dude.
not be suspicious of them? At least first time they come back and they're not even. I don't know.
What does it take to find Carrick?
Well, yeah, it seems like he would be in high alert, like way more security than normal.
Probably, but
I mean, he has a base of operations.
I wasn't trying to find Carrick. I was trying to find the other guys. What would you need to find the other guys?
Pretty much a streetwise to find someone in a different crime family gang who is, you know, a professional criminal. Because you
Well, after I
already
get
know the
measured-
locations they operate.
After I know the measures and stuff, I'm like, who wants to go with me and find a crime boss? When the tailor's like out of the room. Look back and forth between Gina and...
I thought we
Gina-
were already
Gina
doing
looks at
that.
the others.
Well, your brother was maybe thinking about it, but we never figured out what we were gonna tell them. I figure it might just be better if, like, let's just show up.
Strangely comfortable with the idea.
I mean, yeah, it's
I mean,
getting to about lunchtime. You can pretty much head straight to an area that he said it'd be in. And I'll take a streetwise check to, find the diner where that is clearly also a money laundering operation.
by the way, in between sessions, I did take Streetwise because I've been rolling with these guys.
I'm
I
happy with
figured
that.
that was okay.
Yeah, that's fine. It's only got 1 point in it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Streetwise rolled.
you'll spot a real seedy place.
You like grabbed me by the collar, like, nope, not that day.
Walking straight into like the adult movie theater.
Yep.
While that is a seedy place, it is not the kind of seedy place that we want to go to.
The wrong kind of unsavory.
But yeah,
Very much so.
there is a diner with a couple of tables out in the street and a couple of very crimey looking guys sat at him. One of them you'd pick up is clearly carrying a gun in back of his tracksuit trousers. And
Say
yeah,
bro a lot.
it's just the I'm like a capiche.
Bro?
Bro.
But yeah, you'd reckon, they must be working for another boss in this family at some level.
So, how do we want to play this? We found them.
I feel like you're inside the diner on the glass, right on the other side of those two guys.
I'll talk to them. She jumps out of the booth and starts walking towards them.
She's gonna get
Look-
herself shot at one of these days.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Alexi, looks over at Gina and is he, nods his head in that direction, oh, I don't know what we should do.
She's not gonna let us stop her anyways.
That's fair.
So yeah, you're in a booth in the diner at the window. Right on the other side of that window, those two gangsters are sat at one of the outdoor tables. Silver gets up from your booth, walks to the door and outside, and you two are just watching her do this. Like sighing.
Great, I love it.
As you
I think while this is happening, Alexi looks over at Gina, and he moves his coat out of the way of where she knows he keeps a pistol holstered.
Yeah.
just in case you need to suddenly pop these guys through the window.
Yeah, just covering some bases.
They've got an ashtray on the table. They're both smoking these big, fat, stinky cigars, and they've got little cups of espresso in saucers that they're sipping from. And after a couple of,
Hello, gentlemen.
oh, hey, little girl. Are you lost? Looks up and down street, looks at this well-dressed, fancy-looking child.
No, I was approaching you because I wish to speak to mob boss name here.
He sips his coffee. I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about, little girl. Never heard of the guy.
Oh, that's too bad because he really is going to want to talk to me.
Convincing.
They shrug. I'll take a fast talk to get their interest.
I got it. I too.
Hmm?
3.
What's
2,
your intelligence?
2. 15.
15.
No. 14.
14. Radio. That's still, yeah. He says, well, we'd never heard of no guy with that name, but, you know, what's so important that you couldn't tell us?
It's in regard to a few people that ran out of town like X amount of months ago with quite a substantial debt to I can't remember the other our bad guy's
Carrick?
name. Herrick.
Vig. I'll take a body language from everyone, even people inside who are just watching through the glass, staring at these guys. I'd also
Just taking a
accept
sip of coffee at the time.
Oh, okay, yeah, they definitely share a glance. Gina and Liv. Alexi, yeah, you know, you had your mug up. But they share like a glance, kind of nod at each other. Hey, little girl. You see that thing over there? You're clearly not from this planet, right?
I am not from this planet, no.
You see that thing over there? He points to a payphone. Use that
Uh-huh.
to call this number. He slaps a card down.
Ah, makes sense. Well, thank you, gentlemen. And she'll like put some money down for the next set of copies is on me.
Keep your change, darling. He pulls out like a money clip that is just bulging with folded over paper currency of this planet. Rests it on the table. We're doing fine, thanks.
She'll smile back and so, oh, I didn't think you weren't. I was just trying to be nice. Well, thank you so much. And she'll give a little bit of a
Curtsy.
bow, a head bow, and then walk over to the phone.
As you're walking away, you hear one of them say, "Nice kid." I'll take a hearing actually from. You'll not hear them as you cross the road, Silver, because there are cars coming and going. But people are just on the other side of the glass might catch it.
Also, if they got lip reading or something.
Oh yeah, if you got lip reading, now would be a time to roll it. Either your HAL 9000. Oh, Alexi. Oh, Gina. Sweet dog
damn.
ears. Great rolls.
No kidding.
There was just perfectly timed lull in the cafe sounds.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, what do you think? Fucking cops is hiring like kids now? And he's like, I don't know, man. That's some freaky shit. But it's clearly, you know, Carrick's girl. I wonder what she's got to say. The other one shrugs. He says, I don't give a fuck. Above my pay grade. I don't want to know about it. She could talk to whoever and then go set up a meet. And then if she's a cop, she can have her brains blown out. Other one nods and says, like, cheers. And they clink together their espresso cups and down them. And then one of them folds over a newspaper and says, like, can you believe this shit? And they start talking about some sports game.
Sports ball, laser ball.
Laser ball.
Because the future has lasers.
Yep. TL7 lasers.
Everybody likes lasers.
Everybody likes lasers.
Pew 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 pew. All right.
I'll call him over to you guys. I got a number. I'll call him now.
We'll call him. We'll stay in the cafe.
Cool.
We're like right on the other side of the glass from these guys. So I say Gina and I stick around, make sure they're not gonna get an order to murder her.
All right. Yeah, you
Call.
can touch your cred stick or something to it and dial the number, and someone answers and they like chewing on chewing gum really loud. They say, "Yeah, what's up?"
Yes, I was calling in regard to setting up a meeting with mob boss name here.
Yeah, who dis?
I'm sorry. My name is Silver. They don't know me. But I have information regarding
You can't
a
just
oh,
meet Dickie. What you got information about?
uh screw it at this point.
This is a
A
safe line.
couple off-worlders or a couple who ran up a tab by Carrick's game a few months ago and Split Planet.
All right. Where do you want to meet?
I will
You in
give
Decimu?
look.
You
I
are.
am. We could meet at the park bench on blank and blank.
Yeah, nah, fuck that. You got a pen?
Yes, I say lying, but I'll just type it.
Yeah, you could type it or anything. It gives you an address that's pretty much like 2 blocks over from where you are.
Wonderful. And is this going to be actually meeting him or one of his liaisons?
They just hang up.
Look, phone. Thumbs up. Just at nothing in particular. Not like at the window or anything. Just thumbs up. That could be seen.
You've all got radios.
Yeah, she does it anyway. Because she's a weirdo.
Fair enough.
Meeting set up. Did he give us a time?
He just said come over. Presumably you can
Meeting.
go now.
Maybe Gina and I should go over there first and wait somewhere close by.
I think that's probably best. Maybe I can take Heyu with us, just in case stuff goes down inside.
You could probably take. Actually, if they know Otter Faces, they probably know Teamers too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Teamer, you wanna post up somewhere close
Is
by?
this over radio now?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think a lot of it has been, right?
I like to
close.
think, at least for the sake of ease of role playing, that we are constantly on the radio with each other.
You should tell me when you're
or,
not.
or at least frequently.
Yeah. Regularly
It's
enough
on the radio
that
at
you.
least now.
Yeah. We found a mob boss. Maybe. This is what just happened.
They want to talk to him.
Alright, sure, where should I be?
Location.
Yeah. We'll give you the location of where it's meeting. We haven't scouted it either. We're on our way now.
Oh yeah, I do want a roll from Alexei. Trait list, skills, checking the default.
But yes, I do want to take Heyu with me inside. So hey, Heyu.
He's gonna turn and stuff whatever he is carrying or helping up and just come over. Kind of like take a knee, give you a head pat, and then kind of like look at you for what you need.
Give me an IQ -5, please, Alexei.
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, you did not manage to drive your car at all today yet. Gina's been driving around. Gina showed up at the parking lot where you were stalled and like making grinding gear sounds.
Oh,
And yeah, it was painful on such a pretty car, and they were like people like, oh god, cringing. So yeah,
all right. We
She's
resolved to do some driving lessons this afternoon for both of
yeah,
you.
yeah.
all right, that was just something I wanted to double check. So you've been cruising in the
Absolutely.
passenger seat of your convertible sports car.
Whatever.
I don't even care, bro.
He owns it now.
Yeah, well, Rado owns it.
Yeah, Rado owns it.
According to the
Super brief
state.
aside: when I was learning to drive, my mom took me out to like the car dealerships to learn how to drive stick on other people's cars.
That's hysterical.
I thought it was really clever.
You can round off teeth on their gears.
Exactly.
I learned on the most persnickety, like 1980s BMW ever. It was a nightmare.
Rad.
I learned on a how do you call those? Not the Beetle, but the one before the Beetle. The little German Volkswagen with the little
Yeah, the
motor on
bug.
the back. Yes.
The old Beetle. Wow.
I learned
Yeah,
in a
we
Jeep.
have like a lot of those over here. I think there's one in the city in Monterey that was
Nice.
modified to be an ice cream truck.
Nice.
How much ice
Clever.
cream can you
I
fit in
love
one
it.
of them?
Yeah, it's like the back seat was modified to be like a little hut where they could just go back, drive, go back, and then just self-serve ice cream cones and stuff like that.
That's amazing. I love
Instead of a
it.
Yeah.
supercharger coming out of the front of the hood, you just got a soft serve machine.
Yeah, so
But that off
The-
topic.
the soft
Back
serve
on
VW bug drives past as you walk out of that, or as you all gather up 2 blocks over from that seedy diner, at an even seedier looking pool hall. The address he gave you is of a table, pool, hall, billiards. It's probably evolved a little bit in 700 years, but it's pretty similar still.
I will walk up to the inevitable guy out front. I assume there's a guy out front?
There's
Oh,
two
wait,
guys
no,
out
they're
front.
Scouting first.
Yeah,
Scouting first. Sorry.
there's 2 guys out front. It's a very quiet side street that this pool hall and bar is on. Sign above it says Riley's. And these 2 guys out front don't really look like they work there. One of them's smoking a cigarette. They've got a Jay and Silent Bob vibe to them. There is a small boombox on the floor playing music.
Is it possible to sort of park a car around the corner and be nearby, but not right in sight?
Yeah, there's plenty of alleyways. It's kind of dense. The buildings aren't super high, mostly about 5 to 6 stories on average. So, high enough.
All right. Well, head around the block. Make sure there's nothing obviously super dangerous other than the obvious mob hangout. And then find a place to watch from.
You don't see many
Alright.
customers coming and going, you don't think?
Start heading up to the door.
Just go straight in, Silver.
Yeah. With AU.
Yeah,
How's
he'll
that?
follow up.
Not got a map for this place, which seems dumb,
I
really.
didn't think so.
But it's a pool hall. Everyone knows what they look like. You walk in and there's a bit of a bar window style thing, for paying.
Oh, the guys don't stop us? Cool.
No, yeah, the 2 guys, they both watch you, stare at you as you walk in, but they don't stop you.
I'll walk in and they didn't say who to talk to or anything like that. I'll just is there like an obvious like guy
Yeah,
to talk to?
Yeah, there's someone on the stool behind the little bar window thing.
Hello, sir. I have a appointment.
Oh,
To
it's
meet-
you from the phone.
Indeed.
Someone steps out of the side door with a handheld metal detector. Got any
Oh,
implants?
Yes, 1 implant as well as 2 weapons.
What communication devices you got on you? Take your weapons off now.
Radio. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the butt for this one. She starts fiddling with her arm thing.
They're holding out like a little box for you to put it in, but they take that off you once you get it off, and they're like, "This is pretty cool. What is this thing?"
Needler.
Does anybody shoot it and hit something?
No,
You'll put it on.
they're careful enough not to just fire it off.
Needler. Angular gun.
Any communication devices on you?
Phone.
In the box, please.
In it goes.
As you get the same treatment as well, Hui.
He will wave his arms, saying that he has nothing, no weapons of the sort.
He has a translator. He needs his translator.
He'll just say on this little arm thing, no weapons.
All right.
And just go through the whole thing without just kind of like keeping an eye on Silver as he realizes why he was asked to come here. Kind of a shady place.
You could stay outside unless you want to take off your computer.
He'll
Also
have to take it up and just kind of wing it.
points at your sunglasses, Silver. Those
It's not
two.
connected to anything. But sure.
He shrugs. Rules.
Put him in the box.
Closes the box. People who, like, I'm guessing you're watching each other on GPS signals and such. You have this capability, so I don't see why you wouldn't. And you'd see
I
that,
disappear.
yeah, Silver's connection turns from online to offline, essentially. Turns from the little mobile symbol on Discord to offline.
Did we find a good hiding spot
Yeah,
where
you
we
did.
could see her? Okay.
Yeah, so she walked in the door like 2 minutes ago. You can't see in the building, but presumably she's not already dead.
You maybe even heard the conversation up to that point.
Yeah, you would have heard everything up to the box being closed, I'm sure.
Okay. I don't know. Look at Gina. Like, maybe find another way in. Are there any windows on the building?
I mean, that's just going to cause trouble. She's just going to talk.
Okay.
You could go in and play pool. But you don't have to.
I feel like that's a bit risky for us, because, you know, we're apparently well known.
Mm-hmm.
And then...
At least in certain circles.
The guy hands the box through the counter and leads you through the pool hall, up some stairs, and into an office. Very smoky office.
Does that like wave hand?
It's got like
kind of...
four people in there, 1 woman, 3 men. And there's a pretty important looking guy just based on, you know, your passive body language and the feng shui of the room behind the desk with his feet up. He watches you walk in. He's like, "You about those assholes ripped off Carrick?"
Actually, yes, but more about Carrick. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking to?
he looks at his pals, and his pals look at him, and they all chuckle a bit. um, Father Christmas.
Did I?
Father Christmas.
Was there any photos of this guy, like the mob boss, anywhere, like in the newspaper or anything?
Did you succeed on your streetwise roll? No, you failed.
I did not.
But I'll take another streetwise check.
Okay. Well, wow. Nope.
I mean, there is that one gang member that goes by Father Christmas.
Yeah. So
Wait, Father Christmas, as in the guy who robbed the bank over on Blank Planet?
no, you dumb idiot. As in the guy who gives presents to little kids. Now, if you don't want to be on the naughty list, you better hurry up and tell me what you got to tell me.
Okay. I am actually traveling with those idiots, like you said, and we're gonna kill Carrick.
Boys, he gestures at his guys immediately. Who, like, kinda, one of them puts their hand on your shoulder, Silver. Everoth, another one, like, is going to grab at your wrist. Roll. I just need to check something
Yeah.
on Liv's reference sheet. Roll me a something, Liv. Let me check what it is. I think it's just a will check.
Okay. make
So when the guy is like holding me, could I try something?
If you start, I'll give you a little. If I make the will check, which I looks like I do, I'll give you a little bit of a head shake. Not to start anything yet.
Okay. Okay. No, yeah, you're good. Yeah, I don't actually need a will check. It's just in any situation like this, I should be rolling it. Yeah, so someone puts their hand on your shoulder, Silver. One of the people who were in the room with you, and another one has grabbed you by the wrist, way.
Okay.
Or gone to grab you by the wrist from behind. You would have an opportunity to yank your hand out of the way.
I would like to try that, and I'm not sure if I could use the same motion to in Kung Fu to toss him at the other guy that is trying to take a hold of Silver.
You can do a judo parry to grab this person.
We don't have judo.
Well, a kung fu parry.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
Can you parry with gun? Oh yes, I guess you can.
That would be half my skill plus 3, so that would make it 7 plus 3.
10.
10.
You can also spend an FP to make it feverish.
Oh, I will definitely do that.
Oh, but you are technically at a -2 because it's an attack from the side. So, yeah, if you spend an
What would
FP,
be
you'll
the
be at
total?
10.
Yeah.
Okay, so 10, but I don't get a negative.
Correct.
Okay, spending an FP, trying to get a negative. Rolling Kung Fu on 10 with -4. Success by 2.
You grab that guy's arm.
Whoa, guys.
The final non-mob boss in the room, the woman who was stood behind the mob boss, draws a gun and points it at Hui.
Let's not get shooty or fighty. We're here to talk.
Yeah.
Well, he's like grabbing, but he's like surprised. Kind of like, wait, what's going on?
You guys, that guy's like, ow, my arm, fuck. And the mob boss says, you guys as in the crew that ripped Carrick off. Why don't I just get him on the phone right now? I'm sure he'd be really pleased to know that I've got some of his guys here.
Because think of the business opportunities you would have with Carrick out of the way.
He's steepling his fingers. He puts his hand on the gun barrel that's like next to his face from his stooge and pushes it down. And he says, "How about you release my guy? Yeah, Mr. Tall
I'll look away
and quiet."
and give him like a little like let go motion, hand motion.
He nods and lets the guy go. He gives it like a little thumbs up and a dumb smile. He has no idea what the fuck is going on
The
because he
guy
has no translator.
rubs his shoulder and he's like, "Jesus Christ, man, pull it out of the socket, asshole." The mob boss says, "Shut up." Right. What are you trying to say? You gonna kill Carrick?
Listen,
You're a weird little
we
girl.
came. I get that a lot. We came here out of respect. We shit's been going on too long with him and my friends, and we decided we're gonna put an end to it. And we wanted to let you know before we just started murdering people that it is not gonna be like a continuous thing where we're going after different mob bosses or anything like that. We're just here to settle our business with Carrick.
Smart idea to send a kid. Be pretty fucked up for us to blow your brains out. He's nodding. Yeah. I got no love for Carrick. How about you guys? He looks around the room at his pals who all shake their heads. We won't interfere. Did you bring any tribute? Something to as a show of good faith.
Well, money for this guy's probably nothing.
Your guy here seems pretty strong. Pretty quick. How about you pay a visit for me to someone? And I can talk to the rest of the families. And make sure no one interferes with your plans for Carrick. Hell, maybe you have your tall, quiet guy here do this for me. And maybe I'll tell Carrick that you guys have left the planet entirely. How's that sound?
What would be the job?
Tall, quiet guy.
Hui.
Well,
You.
in comparison to Silver.
This guy who's not paid. So now he needs to pay in his arms and his legs. I want his elbows and knees broken. This guy seems like he's pretty good at breaking joints.
I think. Let me check a trait real quick. And you'd say that you would just let him know that we're leaving planet for a couple broken legs?
And a couple broken arms. Sure.
Well, no one else here to say no to her. She's like, what am I supposed to say? Okay.
I mean, Hui could be like holding his hands up and shaking his head furiously, but
Wei has
Doesn't
no idea
speak
what
the
we're
language.
saying.
oh god!
Yeah, he has no idea what's going on.
Translators off. Ah!
So
Ah!
he's just looking really happy, really smiley. He has his hands on his hips, and he's like. He looks at Silver, she's doing fine, she's talking with the guys, and he's like, oh. He just looks like a damn fool.
He'll say yes. There's no problem breaking a couple people's legs and arms.
You think you can get this done by tonight?
He just continues.
Where depends on where it is, but
Every-
yeah.
It's in the city. Here, we got a phone. We got a pair of phones. He turns to his pals. The woman's put the gun away now, and she pulls out two phones. She's like typing buttons in both of them. One of them buzzes briefly. He says, "Take a picture of the fucker when it's done and send it to this number." He shows you the text that's just been received.
Awesome. Can do.
And I'll tell Carrick. This is where the guy is. And this is who the guy is. And he slides across a piece of paper that he's just written an address on. And a face. A face. He slides a face across the
Not a
table.
photo.
It's a photo of a face.
Okay.
It's a police mugshot, actually. And if he ain't here, he writes down another address. He'll be here, spending more of my money. So, yeah. If you can get this done by tonight, I'll tell Carrick I've killed you. I'll lure Carrick somewhere for you.
Those are great options. Well, I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
Hey, you tell Carrick about this, you talk to the cops, and I'll know if you talk to the cops, you're fucking dead. Cool?
Why would I talk to the cops? Let's give a smile and say,
That feels honest, so I don't need an acting check. But he is gonna roll his mob boss skills and do pretty well at some and pretty terrible at others. Now get the fuck out of here. And he like waves you out the door. One of the goons opens it for you to step out.
Guy still rubbing her shoulder. She'll
Yeah.
smile again and
Right.
leave.
Ow.
Head to the front, get our shit, and immediately plug back in.
Yep, so less than 10 minutes later, I think, they reappear out the front door, coming back online as well.
Once we actually get all in the same spot and aren't over the radio anymore, I'll like say, "Good news!
Good news,
I got it.
everybody.
I got him to say that you guys will be killed."
Great.
Or
We were
that you
thinking
guys are
about doing
dead.
some bubble tea.
All it takes is a couple broken arms and legs.
That?
I like
it.
my arms and legs.
No, of this guy. She'll hand a picture.
Frack Gallagher.
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 So you'll be dead. And so that way Carrick will, be less on point.
Great.
I'm not super. Can we try not to take more jobs from these guys? Like,
But it's just a couple of arms and legs. How hard could it be?
we aren't professional leg breakers.
No.
It
She
feels
told me, hey, you in
beneath
there.
us.
Could have been.
I'm sorry, what did you say, Gina?
It feels beneath us.
Oh, 100% beneath us.
I agree, but sometimes you gotta do some shit you just don't want to do to not have to do more shit you don't want to do.
Also, things got a little bit sketchy in there, and this was a way to, make it not bad.
Look, it'll take 10 minutes to break these arms and legs. If that. Like, 2 minutes. Let's go get it done.
Who is he?
Whatever Luke just said. Frederick something.
Frack Gallagher.
Brad Gallagher.
Does he have a social media?
You can start trying to look him up.
Research, computers.
Yeah, I think just computer operation.
Maybe, maybe the kid does the research, Gina, and we'll drive over there and... If it...
Yeah, it's not
If it
far.
really sucks.
That's his house that you've got there, and he is on social media. He's a 40-something-year-old native of this planet. His social media is pretty boring. Looks like he's got a wife and 2 children from it. Not a very nice
Posted
apartment.
photos recently.
Not many photos in the past 3 months or so. And then before that, just a fishing trip, and then like kids. Festival.
Look, what if we broke his arms and legs and gave him the money for the doctors, and we just, called it as a inconvenient chore?
The whole thing just feels wrong.
It absolutely is.
She looks uncomfortable.
Would you rather wait in the car?
You can wait in the car while we break this guy's arms and legs, Gina.
I mean, when it comes down to it, I'd rather just shoot 3 more of Carrick's people than break the legs of some random person. But she does get out of the car, though. She's grumbling the whole time, though.
Yeah. No, I get your point, but I feel like we're already gonna have to shoot a bunch of Carrick's men, so...
What's it gonna be? Is Frack gonna lose his
Carrick,
elbows?
this would be so we don't shoot people outside of Carrick's men.
Well, we're not gonna shoot these guys. You're gonna break his legs, arms, and legs.
Wait, we're breaking his arms and legs?
Yeah.
Knees and elbows.
That's horrible.
Maybe I should ring the bell.
You just you've arrived at this guy's house.
Yeah, I like to think we're like at the door at this point.
I'm happy with that.
Step aside. I'll ring the bell in case they got a peephole thing.
A woman opens the door with a baby in her arms. There's 2 like twin boys running around in the background, being right noisy, like stomp, 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 flailing a stuffed animal around. Baby's crying right loud. She squints down at you, this woman who is very stressed looking, frizzy hair. She's just like, yeah, what do yous want?
I haven't. Do I see him back there, or is it just the twins and stuff?
You can't see him from where you stood.
I have some funds I was told to give to a
Frack.
frack.
Ugh.
Acting.
Deadbeat. Oh yeah, acting, please. Actually, makes sense.
My IQ's 14.
Deadbeat's not here. I'm his wife. I can take anything on his behalf.
Unfortunately, I was told to give it directly to him. It's a substantial amount.
Ugh.
By the way.
Motherfucker's down at the bar. Probably. Just across the road.
Thank you, ma'am. She'll smile and then turn around and start walking away.
Shakes her head like, where's he got this money from anyway? How much?
It's to settle a bet.
Oh, that scumbag. He said he quit.
My pops said it's best if I give it to him.
Who's your pops?
I don't think you'd know him.
And then there's like a glass breaking sound from the apartment behind her. She turns around and she's like, I'll kick. What the... Ah! Slams door behind her.
He's in the bar. She was telling the truth, right?
Yeah. As far as Lexi can tell.
Going on. And Silver.
And Silver, yeah.
Alright. Go down to the bar.
Yeah, heading down to the bar, looking more and more uncomfortable.
It is practically empty, this bar. And there is one person sat at the actual bar.
Is it our man?
He turns his head ever so slightly when the door opens and you walk in, and yep, that's Frak. He's got a lot more stubble than in the mugshot, but that's the guy.
Maybe we do that thing where we like fan out and sit next to him down at the bar.
I've got a map that works for this.
All right. So yeah, sit down like next to him and maybe even signal for Hui to sit on the other side.
But he will be there. So remember that he has no idea why he's there, and he's also a pacifist.
Well,
We've
we
talked
brought you
about it.
along.
Yeah.
She explained what was going on after you
Yeah.
got your stuff back.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. If that's the case, then yeah, he would reluctantly be in the same position as Gina. Like, he doesn't want to hurt anyone, but he will if that's what the group wants.
Alternatively, you could have been resetting your stuff up while she explained that part.
Yeah.
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 Yes, I like the idea that you have no idea why you're here.
Like you
I'll-
know we're here to do something with this guy, and he has gambling debts, and you just missed the part about the breaking of legs. And
Sounds perfect.
Yeah, so sit down next to this guy. And like put my arm around him, like I'm sorry, Fez? Vex?
Frak, who are
Frak.
you? He's pretty slow.
Oh, I'm nobody you should be concerned about. But I'll tell you what, you should have another drink and make that on me. And Alexi will put a bill down, and to here.
Well, cheers, my lucky day. Thanks, friend.
Yeah, it really is. But I'll tell you what, why don't you come outside with me for a little bit?
What is it this in regards to, sir?
Oh, just a little bit of a debt of
A
some kind.
gulps. Riley sent you.
I didn't actually get the name of whoever sent me, but I will tell you, I'm on your side. I really don't want to be doing this, but it's gonna go much easier if you just cooperate with us.
Have you got combat reflexes?
I do.
So he is trying to throw his glass of booze in your face.
I would like to try and stop it by holding his arm.
It's not a crit. You may attempt that parry. Yeah. And you're not at -2 this time, so 10 base, +2 if you spend an FP.
Taking the fatigue, so I would be at 12.
Correct.
Okay, and I would be at 12, you said, for the Kung Fu?
Yep, you've grabbed his arm, so he just spills his drink, like, on the floor and in his hand. But he clearly just tried to throw it in your face, Alexi.
You see, I bought you that drink because I was trying to be friendly, and you're gonna need it for what comes next.
Oh, wait, what were you trying to do with him?
After he tosses the drink, I hold his arm.
No, yeah, but you grabbed him with the... Oh, no, I see. Right, never mind. It were Alexi's dodge. Dodge to the drips.
Yeah.
Got ya.
There's a
Oh,
dodge
yes,
and then
yes.
there's a grab.
What did you just say, Alexi? I'm sorry.
Now, you see, I got you that drink because you're gonna need it for what comes next. So if we can be calm, I'll get us another couple of drinks because you are gonna want it.
Please, sir, I got kids.
Can we be calm? I know. And I feel real bad for him. But why don't you have this shot and come outside to the alley with me and my friends?
He looks nervously at the bartender, who's got his hand on something behind him, just out of sight, behind his back. Like,
Alexi will hold up a real big bill to the bartender and like, I do apologize about the mess and the inconvenience to your establishment, sir.
he just nods slowly at you and gulps. And this guy says, "Oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck."
And then yeah, two again.
He knocks these ones back.
See, now that's the spirit. Now why don't you come with us?
He nods. "Can I get my arm back?" he says to you, Hui.
Oh, I don't think that's wise.
He just he has a translator, so he just smiles and just keeps tabs on him. It releases the grip.
He rubs his arm.
But if you move, yeah.
Alexi will hold out another like big bill and be like, "Now you don't remember our faces, do you?"
I ain't seen
To
shit.
to the
Yeah.
bartender, and yeah.
Only been franking here all morning. There's these two people in a booth back here who've been watching it. Well, like, obviously not paying attention. Trying to
Okay.
awkwardly talk to each other.
Like that. Oh shit's going down. Like.
Please do not let us get involved in this. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, and I guess, drag him around the corner and somewhere out of sight.
Aye.
Probably like down this little alley.
Yeah, you could just bring him over here or some shit.
Yeah, just drag him out.
Do you legit put your hands on him?
I will.
No, Gina doesn't go back into the alleyway. She keeps watch, air quotes.
Because he will make another attempt at sprinting away.
Oh, she's like he gets off, she still will grab his hand, like
Hui is coming right behind him, so he's keeping
Nah.
tabs because if he tried to do something suspicious.
Can I do something that's funny?
Maybe.
So he starts running off, and as he goes by, Alexi will like telegraph and
clothesline.
or no, all out attack. That's what I was looking for. Like, and he just wants to jab the guy with the stun baton.
No, that's a good idea.
You hit.
Not even.
But then he takes 5 HT damage.
Well, he rolls at HT -5. Right?
No,
No.
it's 5 HT damage, like -5 to HT.
What is this?
No, that affliction is a health check at -5.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't just subtract from health.
With an armor divisor of -2. And yeah, he fails that. In fact, that's a crit fail, so he might be having a heart attack right now.
What?
Where's the stun button? I need to know what happens on a crit fail.
That's actually the. I'm sorry.
It's alright.
Probably
Electric
doesn't
stun
even turn on
wand
if it's a crit fail.
HT. No.
UT?
Paid for the Ultra Tech one.
Physical energy weapons. Electric stun wand. Notes. See above. See above! A HT -5 roll to resist on a failure. Voluntary muscles convulse. There is no special effect for a critical failure. He is not having a heart attack.
Okay, good.
He is just on the floor twitching real bad. Oh, fuck. Yeah, you could drag him round a corner to a dark, dingy, underneath the stairs bit.
Yeah. Drag him over there and then just look at Hui and be like, break his arms and legs.
Wait, you
Please
can say
no.
no if you're a pacifist.
Please no.
He is a pacifist, and he looks at
Yes.
you, eyes wide open, like, why, what, how, what? Typing.
Look, we don't need to get into another scuffle with another fucking crime boss. All he wants for this slight favor is for us to break this guy's arms and legs. You could do it in a way that, no physical or no permanent damage. You're just gonna have a shitty month.
He's just shuffled back up against the wall. He's gone from laying to sitting position. Please, please no. Please no.
Would you allow me what's this called?
You'd have to roll will if you want to. If you want to try and break his legs, I'll need you to roll will before you can do it. But otherwise, yeah.
Pacifism's coming up.
No, yeah, it's great. This whole
So,
scene's great.
so you could break one of his legs right now. You could grab him and break an arm in a snap.
I'm wondering if there is a way by rolling some Kung Fu Dojo, or I'm not if Savoir Frere would be able to tell me. I just want to break him in a way that it's fixable.
Just your kung fu knowledge, you can do that. So you are kind of a good person to be doing it, just because you can do it with proper techniques.
Okay. So I'll do that, like, reluctantly, but he will do it in a way that it's fixable, and it's gonna hurt just to be put back together, but just so that they don't die.
Before you do it, can I get one more little thing?
Sure.
Alexi will like kneel down to the guy and be like, "So when you wake up, this is gonna suck," and then he'll pull like a $10,000 stack of planetary cash and tuck it into that guy's coat pocket, and he'll be like, "Go to a good doctor and get it healed up." And since we're not sadists, he'll hold up the stun baton again and stick him until he passes out.
All right.
Looks like Heiyu's having some problems, right?
He is like, I imagine you've got him in an armbar right now as he passes out, and you've got it so you could just bend a bit further and. But Hui's like,
He,
Uh,
he's
oh,
having a lot
crying
of
out
trouble,
loud.
but he will do it.
He's
Uh,
if you look sad and stuff like that.
oh, oh, it happened.
Does it professionally.
Yeah, you do, Hui. So, Hui, you pop that arm. It makes you feel sick. But you have perfectly dislocated his elbow, and it is bent back at a sickening angle. Like, that'll make a good shot on its own. Straight after you do it, Liv's got his leg stretched out with his foot on a brick. And she just straight up does like an axe kick. Hitcha! Brings it down on his knee. And bone pops out and rips through his leg. Bit of blood splurt up against your face, Silver. Like, and as it hits your face, you blink and something is happening. Am I still on that page? Okay, so
Uh-oh.
I need to roll
Nice.
a d6. For 4 minutes, you are hallucinating. As you snap that guy's leg, you look up, and it is not that guy's leg that you just snapped. You are not even in the same place. You're in. It looks a bit like a gym, or like a basketball court, maybe. Once you can see lines painted on the floor, and it's like a lino, hard, but slightly soft. Except there's all these plywood walls up everywhere. You're wearing a plain grey jumpsuit, as is the person in front of you, whose leg you just broke. And he is, 13 as well. He is screaming in pain, crying. There is one thing on the plain grey jumpsuit. On his, it is XI I. On yours it is LIV. So Liv's
Okay.
eyes kind of glaze over when she breaks that guy's leg.
And I probably dropped the phone.
Yes. What you were no, you look if you look at the phone, it's a knife that you're holding.
Oh, I will toss the phone just in front of me and bail.
It's bloody as well, and that kid
Yeah,
had a knife. So Liv throws
I'm
the
bailing.
phone, turns and sprints.
Guys, what happened to Liv?
No.
Wait a time. This is why we don't invite her to this stuff! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, question mark.
I would
Liv?
have shared that the photo does need to get taken before as
Yeah,
part of the
you
breakdown.
you all know that you need to get a photo of that guy, and
Okay.
at the minute, his good arm and good leg are both kind of concealed under his body, and the bad arm and bad leg look so bad that you think just that picture might do it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm game to try.
Cool. Take a picture. Are you chasing after Liv?
Gina heads after Liv, but I suspect is rapidly outpaced.
Maybe. What's your move, Liv?
My move is somewhere 6.
Oh, I can keep up with that.
Okay.
Oh, I think Alexi can keep up with that too.
As you run down this plywood corridor in this gym, it opens up at one point, about 5 meters off in front of you, slightly to your left. There is another child in a grey jumpsuit. Um, they're holding what looks like a bow and arrow. And as you step out, they kind of turn and see you.
All out dodge.
Yeah, they fire an arrow at you.
Do you want to
They
roll?
draw it back.
Or
No, you managed to dodge it. And then I'm guessing you take off sprinting, or are you gonna go and attack this guy?
I'm gonna continue full on sprinting. I'm in
Alright.
full flight mode.
Cool. I didn't get you berserk, did I? That'd be funny. No, I think I decided
think you
not
did.
to. Nah, no berserk.
I only have one disadvantage that I can see,
So yeah, Gina,
but
she
I have couples that I don't.
she looks over at a janitor who's got a broom and is like sweeping the street, sweeping some dust out of a building across the street.
It would have been acrobatic too.
And he looked over at Silver as she ran out, and then Silver did a weird like backflip dodge and then sprinted off in another direction. It feels like someone's chasing you, Silver. Like if you turn around, you'd see a blonde girl running after you, and she's got a big machete in her hand or something.
Pull out my knife and all out defense. Parry.
You do pull out a knife. Gina, you're running up to Silver. She's stopped and she's looking right at you.
Are you all right? What's going on? Stops looking concerned.
I do have a machete on me, Luke. I think.
Dear.
I have one from the cultist. I took one.
Oh.
I don't know if I had it on me though.
Would you though? Because
A
it's not
machete's
exactly
pretty big.
Yeah, I don't think so. Now I'm thinking about it. So maybe I don't pull out my knife in the vision, but I'll get an all-out defense parry, kung fu parry ready.
Yeah. Cool, Roddy. She looks ready to defend against you, Gina. But that is roughly what she says, Silver.
Are you okay, Silver?
Are you okay? Not Silver. You don't hear that. She just says, you alright?
Oh.
Give me another will check. Maybe at a minus... No, give me a fright check at a -4.
Ah, nice. Oh shit, that's it. I forgot to add the -4 in.
Roll 3d6, please.
Yep. you not do it there? Roll 20.
No, that's
we go.
you got an 11 on the first one. Failure by 1 plus
I
11.
failed by more. I didn't add the modifier in there.
Oh, so you failed by 5? So is that 16?
16.
Stunned and acquire a new quirk. We'll ignore the new quirk.
Okay.
But
Thank you.
That's
yeah,
my least favorite one.
essentially, you just blink, and we'll say it starts fading as well. You start snapping out of it. You are very confused for a couple of moments.
Sort of waving hand in front of your face a little bit.
I think other people probably catch up because you're probably not sticking around the guy you just broke an arm and leg off.
Brutalized?
Yeah,
Brutalized.
we try to reach on Silver.
Silver's there. She's really sweaty, breathing hard.
Eyes like.
It's all right. It's all right. It's over now. It's over. Sorry, he's right. We shouldn't have taken you there.
We shouldn't have. She's the fucking one that took us there.
Just let her calm. Give her a minute, okay?
She's probably mumbling something under her breath at this point, like combat maneuvers or something.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not quite sure what it means, what she's saying. If anyone's... no, yeah. It's weird. What she's saying is weird. But it sounds violent.
Violence.
You got the car right outside.
Probably, yeah. Maybe we all just pile in the car and
Yeah,
get the fuck out of here.
Let's get that bubble tea.
Yeah.
Bubble tea, and then we'll go to the
Realtor?
realtor. Thank you.
Yeah, I was actually thinking of getting a place if we're gonna. How much were those warehouses?
Oh, I don't know. I was looking at pricing them, but I figure if we all pitch in a bit.
So
I've been. Good.
sorry, I was gonna say this afternoon. When she said that, that technically means in 24 hours because of the 96-hour days. This afternoon is the second day of daylight.
Aha.
Right.
But this has been a fairly busy day. Everything will have taken place over a longer time frame because of travel.
I mean, at this point, it might be time to go get some tea and head back to the apartments.
Pretty much, it is like supper time and first rest coming up before the afternoon. It's the siesta. That's what you call it, right? We sleep in the day.
Yeah.
It's
That's nap.
I used to go to Spain a lot on holiday when I was younger, but it were always really touristy places, so everywhere just stayed open. But then we went
Like
on
the
holiday
German island?
to a more rural place, and yeah, everywhere suddenly closed at like 3 p.m. and we're like, wait a minute, what? Where'd everyone go?
That's cool.
Yeah, literally the place became a ghost town at 3 p.m. and then everything opened back up a few hours later.
So where do Brits normally go in Spain?
Costa del Sol, east coast of Spain, the islands in the Mediterranean, and the Canary Islands are very popular. They're not technically Spain. But yeah, there's always a lot of Germans on holiday in the places that British people go on holiday. They feud. They feud over sunbeds and towel positions and choices.
That's kind of been my experience in the Caribbean resorts. The Brits and the Germans feud over the chairs a lot.
Yep, it's just a thing we do. It's like World War II never ended in terms of tourism.
Whereas the Americans don't care. We just take your chair when you're not there.
Yeah, no.
Smile
Ain't
about
no
it.
feud when you're the winner, bitch.
For British
Yep.
and German people, the contest is who can get up earlier and put towels out.
Exactly.
And then the Americans are just like chucking everyone's towel like on the floor and putting this down. You guys are
We
winning.
have a reputation for a reason.
You win in this one. Anyways.
I think we spend the night at the apartments, though.
Aye. The lovely apartments. You do find the mess that person we're talking about. You don't know where it is. It's a bit stinky and gross. It's dried up a bit by the time you find it. You're not sure if maybe it were a hairball? Like, do these cultists have hairballs? Hard to say.
Or catist.
Not in my room, not my problem.
Yeah, no, it was just in the hallway. But like around the corner at the back door that you don't use much. There is a back entrance to the convenience store in that hallway, but it's just a fire escape for them. They aren't allowed to use it, is what Rado
Fair.
tells you. How about a quick break, and then we'll come
I
back
think
for
that's in order.
a last segment, probably. Yeah. All right, we'll be right back. Now we're back.
Yay!
Welcome back, everyone. So, things are going pretty well. Things are looking great. You got a cool teacher who wears dark glasses. The future's looking bright. Yeah. So, you just brutalized a guy with gambling debt. He's got 3 kids, 2 young male twins, and a baby, and a very stressed-looking wife who described him as a deadbeat. You did pay him some money though, which you promised her. You said that's what you were there for, and you gave him 10k. You also broke his elbow and knee. You've got a text back already on the phone that you sent the picture on. It says, "Great job. Want me to tell Carrick anywhere in particular that your bodies in inverted commas are?"
Phone anymore. I think I'm in a bedroom freaking out somewhere.
So it's probably Alexi that's still got hold of that phone. Also,
Yeah,
another
probably.
text like, I don't even know what. No, not another text. They want to praise the kid, but they don't want to antagonize it in case they're next.
I like to think they have like a camera over the front door where we did it, so they saw just how brutal it was.
They'll be able to get access to it if they really want.
hmm
They've got the police and what have you.
I mean, maybe one of those crappy grainy ones, so it's just sort of gives you the idea of it.
Yeah, for sure.
Honestly, I'm not sure if it's more or less brutal the way we did it because,
So the things that this is an out of character conversation, so let's move on. Actually,
oh no, what we did was massively fucked up, and
Yeah, that's how it
and
be.
it was made worse because we hesitated. Like we definitely strung that guy along and drew it out, which was not cool.
Oh, it's not like we're professional bone breakers.
Riveting viewing for me, honestly. You know,
Well, I mean, same.
I'd torrent that any day of the week.
So in character,
Just silence.
I'm a little worried. Gina says.
Do you maybe glance at the door to the room that Silver's in?
Absolutely.
yeah, what the fuck was that?
What the fuck happened, you
Like-
fucking crazies? That girl comes in here looking like she's just seen the devil. What did she just do? She had blood on her face.
I think she might have seen a little bit
Unrelated.
too
Or completely related?
much. Maybe we make sure she doesn't get exposed to the worst of it from here. Like, I'm not sure she can handle that stuff.
Didn't you guys say you were in a war zone like a month ago? Middle of a coup.
Yeah, but we weren't really in the middle of it. We kind of initiated it and then got the fuck out of there.
He shrugs.
Still, I mean, like, some things kids just shouldn't say.
Well, she seemed mighty comfortable with what she was up to until she did it.
When I started typing, would we have be- would have we been pushing her a lot?
I mean, it's probable, but
No,
I mean,
Just got back off a 2-week vacation. Who's saying that?
if anything, she pushes us.
it's actually a fair point.
I've considered ditching her a few times just because she's pushing us so hard.
That's the impression I got while we were on vacation, Vacation? What the fuck is that? We were on fucking holiday.
She doesn't behave like a child.
Well,
I
No,
mean,
she
I don't
behaves
know a
like a
lot of
programmed
nobles.
robot.
Like, is that how nobles act?
never met one.
When he shrugs.
Obviously,
Look,
none of us remember meeting one either.
I mean, we found her in a box. Like, just saying.
She behaves like a
Like,
box person.
can't be indicative of a normal upbringing if we found her in a cryo sleep in a box.
Well, whatever it is, I think we at least owe it to her to like have her in the room for this conversation.
Luke, before I have this conversation, could you answer my question that I said to you in Discord?
Sorry, I did not see it, and yes.
And we can definitely continue the behind your back until you guys are ready.
That is, yeah, I think that's the funnest way. If you agree, Tara.
Yes, I absolutely agree. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, it's part of the reason why he's so expensive.
Yeah, you can call her over. She's just sitting in a room, like probably watching nothing on particular on stream.
I
He's
think
watching the TV and the TV is off.
It's the DVD
Alexi
logo.
will go and donk donk donk.
Goes into the corner.
Yes, ma'am.
Yay!
What'd you say?
Yes, ma'am.
You in there, Liv or Silver?
Yes, ma'am.
Open the door. Pull Silver
She's
out.
standing at attention in front of the bed.
Oh, Silver, are you okay in here?
Yes.
Are you in here? Or are you off somewhere else?
I'm in here right now. Yes.
Give me an IQ check, Liv. Oh, let me see what this question. Oh no, wait, that one. Never mind. Yeah, IQ check
Yes,
or
IQ or will?
psychology. IQ or psychology, if you've got
I
it.
think I got psychology. Nope.
No, that's fine. So yeah, you've not remembered anything, but that felt very real for a while, and now you're acting now is yeah, that's reasonable, but you don't really know why you said like yes, ma'am, or stood to attention so quickly. Carry on, sorry.
I'm fine. She'll like shake her head a little bit. We got it done. We need to do the next bit. We have to make sure that they're not after you anymore. So let's do it. Come on.
I think before that, you hold up there. Hold up there. Why don't you come into this room with us? And we need to have a little talk.
Nods.
When a gambling debt exceeds a certain amount, and the loan shark loves that money, the hammer and the kneecap will coitus. Everyone looking awkwardly at Silver. Like, hey there, little girl. How are you feeling? You want some ice cream? Alicia says. She's like, got a big bowl of ice cream for Silver here.
How old is she? 6 to 17?
No, she's like 19.
19? Okay. Yes, then she'll take the bowl of ice cream.
It's got sprinkles on it and some syrup.
She'll hesitantly eat it.
Roll HT, it's poison. Not really.
Dying.
So, we were wondering if you wanted to talk about what just happened.
Nothing to talk about. I am in tip-top shape.
Alicia's got her own bowl of ice cream. She's just looking at everyone.
Gina's looking at the bowl's jaws.
You-
Oh, she holds a bowl out to you.
You seem a little off. I'm not gonna lie.
No, fine. No need to worry. Absolutely fine.
So, like, it's not normal for kids your age to actually see that kind of stuff.
But the question is, does she think she's fine, or is she lying to us?
You didn't roll acting, but it sounds like you're lying to an extent. Okay. No, she.
Uh, would body language help?
I will take a body language.
I've always treated it as sort of a more general
Yeah.
detect lies. Like, detect lies would tell you she's lying about that specifically. Body language tells you she looks
Uncomfortable.
defensive
Yeah.
and closed off.
I don't think I have body control, so yeah, I can't hide that one.
Acting covers it.
Yeah, acting.
Oh, it does? Okay.
Yeah.
So I made it by 4 plus intelligence, 14. Or made, yeah.
No, she
I failed.
she looks alright. She looks pretty good. Could be worse. I mean, she can't hide that what happened before, but she does look composed. She's not breathing heavily or anything.
Okay. Hui looked a little bit worried about her, but now that she seems fine, he looks a little bit more at ease. Or at least you
Well-
look at him a little bit more. Less worried.
I guess my big concern at this point is that going to happen again? Or should we leave you here?
No, it's not going to happen again.
The chances are slim.
I'm not going to disappoint you.
Oh, we're not worried about you disappointing us. We're worried about you.
Alicia's
Play
eyes
nuts.
go all wobbly, anime style, like, cute. Alexi caring for her child is cute.
Nothing to worry about. I had a moment.
All right. I'm good to keep going if y'all are.
So yeah, last text from Carrick, not from Carrick, from Riley on that phone is, want me to tell Carrick I've got your bodies anywhere. Or some such nonsense.
Oh, could you hold off from? Or actually, I'll look at these guys. What if?
He could also just tell him that you've left or something, or
Well, no, look at the party and be like, well, what if we told them that our buddies were here, He'd believe it. We've got plenty of time to rig the place, and we might get a home field advantage.
It's also going to get your brother's place shot to shit.
Aye, but
Yeah.
once he's through that door, it's I'm standing my ground, he says, and he'll pull his meat cleaver out.
No,
Butcher's
brother,
cleaver.
you'll be out back, or you'll be at your bar.
No. I think he means legally standing his ground.
Aye, well, you're all my tenants right now too, and I'll vouch to that.
See?
What kind of preparations you thinking? Who knows who he'll show up with? He might even just send some fucker to check.
He'll probably just send somebody to check.
You think so? I feel like he wants to see our dead bodies.
God
Like,
damn. Give me the wrong answer about what I think he'll do, Luke.
Or give her the right answer about what you think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mind games here. Psyops.
So I figure if he just sends somebody, we put a gun to the person's head and have them call and report that, yep, found him. And then we figure out our next step.
I like it.
Liv, you think he's crazy enough to just show up? Or you think he's desperate and wants it enough based on what you've seen so far? But
I think he'll show up himself.
yeah, but you can't be certain.
I say we risk it.
Do we want to hurry up and do it before his appointment so that he has to hurry over, or wait till after?
I think we
before.
do it before.
Yeah, they would probably be expecting it during the appointment and after. So before is better.
It'll make it more of a rush thing for him as well if he wants to actually come himself. Yeah, I'm in.
Right. I love this plan. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah, send him the location.
So you pretty much just text this address straight back. Tell him
Yep.
we're here ASAP and dead.
Dead.
Cool. You get a thumbs up emoji.
So,
Oh. We could even make the two of us look pretty fucking dead
Lay there, we catch up on you.
and lay there. And then the rest of you jump them.
All right.
I'm not ruining a dress.
All right. Yeah, I guess I
Here,
don't want to ruin
I
it.
mean, like, if you want to be a body on the ground, though, go for it.
No, bathrobe.
No. Yeah, we are at home. You
So
don't have to
we-
be in your fancy dress.
Fair.
Would you ask Gina?
Nude.
No, I'm not picking a fight without wearing body armor.
Yeah, that's great. So you have a body armor and then a bathrobe over it because it'll super hide it.
Yeah.
I just got out of the shower.
Also, Luke, I disappear into the rafter after grabbing a knife.
You're in the crawl space.
I mean, I rolled a 5 of 13 on a stealth check.
You're somewhere.
Hey, way.
I do see
He
vents
will
and
turn
such.
and look at you, nodding.
You think you could kick in the front door?
He's gonna like put his hand on his chin, feel the door.
Not that one. The front one. Like, oh, actually, that is the front one, isn't it? Just have
So
to make it
that's
look
the
like
right
it was actually a fight.
Yeah, it's weird, this place. Semi-public hallway. I don't know where
Yeah,
them stairs
if
get
they were
to.
busting in, they would probably be busting in the door right outside.
Would it seem? Does it seem bustable?
Yeah, very easily. It's mostly glass.
And you mean the one to the outside, right? Not the one to our dorm. Gina.
Probably the outside one.
He'll give you a thumbs up, making sure, reassuring you that it's more that
But
is
do
within.
it from the outside.
Uh, he'll get out and try and bust it in. Kung Fu or
Yep,
brawling.
just kung fu. So when you like kick the door right hard, someone across the street who's just walking past like turns and looks at you, and then just puts the collar up and hurries along. Roll
Muppets
me,
Town.
roll me a thrust damage.
Right. 4.
Yeah, you put a big crack in it. I mean, we don't need to play this out. You kick it a couple of times and bust it open.
All right. Uh, he'll coming, cracking a lot of glass and trying not to step on it. Hitting his shoes to make sure not to drag any glass back into the dorm as he comes back in. Turns to Gina with a big, stupid smile and gives her a thumbs up with a nod, like it's done.
Kills
Returns
the
the
door.
thumbs up.
25 experience for a door.
Depends on what level the door is.
Yeah, how many hit dice it had. So, what's your plan other than kicking a door open?
Lying on the ground dead and waiting for them to show up and then murder them all.
I'm gonna take one of those P90s, and I assume we're gonna stage our bodies in here. So I'm gonna do a sweep with the P90.
Try not to hit the TV.
It's
Out of
just enough that some putty will clean it up.
Well,
Dibs on the couch.
is everyone sticking around or are some people leaving?
I think the brother and daughter should go to the bar.
Oh yeah, they will go to the bar. It's opening time anyway. It's the start of the first siesta. Mid-afternoon. Or like pretty much midday. The sun's just about directly above you right now. And it does get kind of warm out in the streets, so it's preferable to be in an air-conditioned place. Which this apartment is. Just about everywhere is. They're at the bar across the road.
It seems like Ev, just pick a spot.
Okay.
Alexia, are you prone right now?
Yeah, sorry, I was working on that.
No worries.
Am I like up or down, Luke? I'd prefer up if possible.
What do you mean? Oh,
Like, where I'm hiding.
in relation, no, you're underneath, I'm afraid.
Okay.
And I am definitely going to put on one of those concealable vests and offer one to Gina.
She tucks away on her dress and she has one already.
Oh, awesome.
Nice. All right. Well, uh, Rado radios you. Car pulling up. Holy shit! It's him. He's here. Four
How many?
guys. Him and four, and a driver.
It's not bad.
Staying in the car. And honestly, maybe we shouldn't get into this tonight. Maybe we should wait to leave this.
no.
Oh, let's see how it goes, I suppose.
I mean, I can keep going. I don't know about the rest of you, but
I've got an hour and 20 minutes.
Same.
I'm good to go.
yeah.
If you're still feeling it, Luke, I would love to keep going.
Then let's keep going. You hear glass crunching. Rado shuts off his radio so as not to alert him.
Guys, stay down.
Roll me a hearing.
All of us?
Yeah. Someone broke in.
Oh, critical.
Very nice. Yeah, you hear the footsteps crunching. You get a daredevil picture of him walking in.
Nice.
Everyone doing
I,
amazing.
I pull up a number of fingers as to how many people are coming in.
That's an amazing acting check. Alexi
Well,
death gasp.
I feel like he's also probably got some bonuses for having some time and prepping to.
Oh, absolutely.
So
Mhm.
that might actually be a critical success.
You know what? Yeah, it would be. It would be a critical success.
Oh yeah. Wait, doesn't that tab out at 5?
6. And he rolled a
6.
5.
Oh. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay,
And
sorry.
with bonuses. With even a +1.
So he looks really dead.
He looks really dead.
+1 for lots of tomato juice.
Yeah, what's the method of kill? Someone just took all your blood and put it on the outside of your body. Is that what you went for?
Yeah, that would probably be the one he believes. He'd be the most showy too. He's gonna have to go to the dry cleaner after this.
You got new suits coming.
I got new suits coming. That's right.
Also, bathrobe.
You hear a familiar voice say, "Alright, let's get a move on. This is coming from Riley, remember? So it's legit." And is this door open?
I think you might need to roll a stealth with bonuses to be hiding in that pile of boxes or something.
I suspect that it's like open but like cracked, maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not closed.
Like maybe it had been opened and it swung back a little bit over a little bit of time type thing.
And Gina, are you like ducked over so that your head's not visible?
Correct.
Got ya.
And actually, and if it's not too late, she totally will have taken one of those vests and tucked it behind the pillows in front of her.
Oh,
On the off chance
brilliant.
they just decide to, yeah,
Bang, 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 bang.
exactly.
The door swooshes as he slides it open. He's got a pistol in his hand, and he goes, whistles. Woo! Yep. One of them's dead in here, at least. Steps in. You hear footsteps.
You were hiding, right?
Yeah. I'm trying to hide behind the door so that to jump anyone that would come in.
Roll.
Like
Like
in
he
that pile of
So you
boxes
weren't
there?
hiding.
Like, there's a pile of boxes there. You could be hiding in it. You just need to roll a stealth, I think. I don't think you actually rolled one.
Stealth, let me see.
But if, as you said, you're just hiding behind the door, then they're in now.
Yeah. And it's
But the door's still open.
It's a slidey door,
Yep.
not a.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, then that probably would have changed things.
Yeah, I thought it was one of those opening ones. Oh. You want me to roll your stealth without penalty or something?
Yeah, just show me a straight up stealth.
Okay.
There are a lot of places to hide in this room, though, so you're technically at a +3.
No,
But-
I mean I don't have stealth, so. that
Oh,
would
okay,
be
so IQ or DX -2.
-2. Oh, I succeed. I hide behind the boxes.
Your door closed and locked, Tima.
Suddenly, what?
Is
your
your
door
is your door
closed?
closed and locked?
Oh, is. No.
But closed still.
Doesn't. What was it when we walked inside earlier?
Did you just
Closed.
go straight to that room? Were you not in the living room with them for all that conversation?
Yeah, but the idea was to hide away so that he could walk in
Yeah.
later.
I think the door is normally closed. These are like
Yeah.
apartment
Mhm.
doors.
Yeah,
So-
if they're
Probably
normally
yes.
closed, then yeah.
Alright, okay. Well, this guy will start sliding it open and peek inside. Are you in the bathtub and did you already roll stealth?
Shower curtain, yes. And no stealth.
Show me your stealth. +3. Nice.
Baller.
So yeah, he looks around in there, steps back out and says clear. But he doesn't fully close the door. He like stands in it, blocking it. They've got springs that slide them back
Holy shit.
closed.
I just realized I critical that my stealth too if we all got that +3.
This is true. So yeah, he steps in, and in walks. Did we see a stealth from Hui? No, we got that dex, which were a 3. +3.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the stealth.
Walking.
Should have put like shoes or something in front of a curtain.
Oh, that would be the best idea.
He's walking towards Alexei and looking down, and then this guy turns around and sees you, Hui. He points his gun at you and says, "Who the fuck are you behind the boxes?"
I think it's initiative time.
Carrick turns and
Yep.
steps back. Can you see yourselves on there?
No.
No.
Who turned that on?
I
You
thought it
did?
was you.
I must have. Very strange. I need to roll some speeds. Carrick, have you got stats? Have you Very nice. Does this token represent anything? Yes, it does. Very nice.
Time to open the technique section of the martial art book.
At first, I was really hoping it would have one of those like really cheap ceilings with the very exposable, crappy like lowered ceiling that she could
Yeah.
drop from.
That's
But now
what I
I'm
was
liking
hoping
the
too.
idea of her coming out like a pit trap.
Hui, you're
Yeah,
up
and-
first.
and- oh.
Oh, go on.
Before we started, I just wanted to clarify. So, like, my thinking for Alexei being a bloody mess is that, like, he's laying on the ground with his gun still in his hand.
Got ya. So you just like finger on trigger, ready to blast.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
So,
you
I
critted
guess-
your acting. But
I
wait,
guess the best way to do this would be throw improvised weapon box towards the gun.
Awesome.
okay, so I believe it's a -4 to hit the gun.
Okay.
Um,
Can I use FP to make it
no.
No.
okay.
There's also
just
the
a -4?
range, which will put you at -1.
Okay, -5 in the end.
He could step though.
If you take one step, then it'll only be -4 overall.
Okay, I'll take one step from attempting to be the code hanger, and I'll kick a box towards the gun. The -4. I succeed by 2. Yes, 2.
You, yeah, he tries to like pull his gun out of the way, but you hit it. It's not really gonna do any damage because it's cardboard. But although it's got
But it
something
might
in
make
it,
him drop it.
presumably.
It might not do damage, but might disarm him. Was pretty much a disarm.
-4 to hit a melee weapon with reach 1 or a medium-sized firearm.
So it would have probably been at a slightly higher penalty, but you still hit.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give him a roll against DX to try and. Oh no, he holds onto his gun, but it's. I'll be nice to you and say it's unreadied.
That sounds about
All right.
Live Silver.
All right. I'm still in hardcore mode. I assume.
Not particularly.
Not having flashbacks, but it's fresh in my brain, so I'm gonna do a
Yeah, you've still got a bit of
get out of-
adrenaline as well.
slip out of my cover while they're all distracted and look in the wrong direction, and start doing a. Does it take my full maneuver to get out of where I was hiding?
Yeah, it'd take a full turn to.
She did get a crit.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. They
Mm.
didn't see me. That was the crit.
Yeah, but you'll end your turn standing.
Yep, I'm out of the thing. That's all I wanted. Hopefully, still kind of hidden.
Yeah, I don't need another stealth to still be hidden. Alexi. Alexi.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still thinking. Alexi's
Aim.
gonna. What?
You can aim.
Yeah.
It's P90. You don't need to aim.
No, Alexi's using a pistol.
Ooh.
Alexi's just gonna ROF3 right at this guy.
Right at the guy.
Right at the guy.
Oh shit.
Any location?
Torso.
What's the DR on use guys as concealable vests? No reason.
12.
15. Is it 12? Okay.
It's 12, but damn it.
Sorry, carry on. No reason.
Yeah.
I asked that for no reason.
And if you get really serious, you can put an insert into them.
Oh, I was well aware
But
of my
but that does make them heavier.
my 30 odd DR inserts.
All right. So this is ROF3 at the torso.
That's potentially 3 hits. He does not attempt to dodge from a dead body shooting him. That's interesting.
Oh, just round him down. It's the damage modifier for the ammo.
Oh, Roy, I got you. So, a 6 does not pierce DR. Oh, wait. Divide target DR by 2. A 6 does not pierce DR. But the second 2 definitely do. What's 13 minus 6? Quick, it's 7. Target's max HP is this. Target has taken 7 large piercing damage.
So 7,
Roll a d6, please.
10.
Thank you.
No vitals.
And it doesn't matter about the rounding for the conditional injury calculator. He needs to roll HT. They always need to roll HT. I always neglect to roll HT. Come on, Masson. How'd he do? Success. 1 for success. does not have an injury, but he's about to have one. So, getting shot kind of sucks.
Just a bit.
He must roll HT to remain conscious. He succeeded. He must roll HT to avoid knockdown and stunning. He succeeded! He's at half move and dodge, and he's in terrible pain. -6 to lots of shit. And then he takes another injury. Because he got shot twice.
Oh,
Penetration damage taken 7, piercing plus, torso, normal. Another HT roll for pain. Still succeeds. This guy's tough as nails. He is already injured with a severity 0 wound. Needs to roll HT straight up to see if the wound gets more severe. It does not. He needs to roll HT again for consciousness. He needs to roll HT again for knockdown and stunning. And he needs to still be half move and dodge and in terrible pain. Woo! Gina!
okay. Gina's going to sit up, look around, and fast draw her pistol.
Cool.
I kind of imagined that she had to be lying there with her eyes closed to keep the ruse up.
Or at least that's how Gina felt. That's how I'd feel.
Yep.
Tima.
Teamer will loudly step out of the shower and start aiming at that guy.
Cool. Carrick just got shot twice. Ow! I don't think he needs to roll HT again to remain conscious, though. I think he's just in terrible pain. He's gonna concentrate and try and suppress his pain, while at the same time backing up and going into a crouch. And he manages to suppress his pain, I think, does he? Oh no, minus severity of 0. He suppresses his pain! Cool. Normal people, one of them makes a check and doesn't hear shit. So this guy, he just got a box kicked at him, but also he just had gunshots behind him. This fucking sucks. Hop forward and spin slightly. He's still gonna try and take a snapshot at you, Hui.
Okay.
Wasn't he unreadied?
He was unreadied. So he ducks to there and re-readies his pistol. And his friend will... Nope. Yes, step to here. He saw that and take aim at Alexei. Hui.
Can I take one step and side kick the gun
You
with a
can.
kick?
You can
Yeah,
indeed.
it's a -4 to attack a weapon.
Oh, it's actually at minus bulk, I think, to attack the weapon, when I think on it.
What's the bulk of the weapon he's using?
I'm going to check that real quickly. Or, Alexei, you're
Striking
holding a
at
gun.
weapons, page 400.
I'm in high tech. Oh, wait, right. Thank you. Striking at weapons, page 400.
And for disarming, knocking it away is an extra -2.
So yeah, it's -5 to hit it, extra -2 to knock it away. And if you kick in, you will be at a further -2.
If
I think, because you've not got the kick-in technique.
Because Kung Fu I got it at 14. If I kick it, I'm gonna be at
12. and then -5 versus a 7.
Sorry, my headphones are acting up. I can't hear anything.
Uh-oh.
Okay, now I hear you.
gotta
What were you
s-
saying?
12.
If you
It's
kick,
a 12.
it's -2 if you're kicking, because you've not got the kicking technique. So you'd be at a 12 to just kick him. You'd be at a 7
so this
if
is
you
a
want to kick
-2.
the gun. And if you want to kick
Okay.
it out his hand, you'd be at a 5.
Yeah, you're Out
Turn
of
off
5.
the cameras. Okay.
Okay. So it's not viable because it's a really big penalty, is what you're telling me.
You could add all out or telegraph
The other
or combo.
option. The other option is just to go for a disarm attack.
It'd still be at the same
I guess
penalty.
I'm gonna have to buy disarm attack later.
Yeah, but it doesn't have
how
to be a
about for-
kick. It's any unarmed or melee combat skill. Yeah, it's just
Or you could grapple with that arm.
yeah.
I'll go for a grapple instead of a kick. Would that solve the issue?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll try to Kufu grapple the gun out of him. What minus would you like me to roll with?
Grapple the gun, it'd be half rounded up, so -3.
-3. Success by 2 on my end.
He fails to yank his hand out the way. You've grabbed his gun and hand. Silver.
Got it.
I am going to do an all out. It gives a you can do your full move or half move. I'm trying to remember.
Half
All
move
out movement
forward.
attack. All right, then instead I will acrobatics onto the couch and then on to the parkour onto the little thingy here.
That'd be a pretty sick maneuver.
Oops. Okay.
Oh yeah, easy. Slight penalty for, bad footing, but easily overcome. You make it up there. Alexi.
Alexi is gonna roll this way into cover.
Oh, you bastard. Anything else?
All out defense.
Or no, I'm gonna take the bulk penalty, and before he as he's rolling, he's just gonna ROF 3 over at this guy.
Guy in the doorway.
Yeah.
Range penalty is as
What do you got? 5?
yeah, 5.
6?
No, 6. Yeah,
So
6. 6. No.
-3.
Yeah.
-2. So this is at a -5. And that would be 2 hits.
Oh, wow. He's going to attempt to dodge. He's going to include a drop because it's cooler. And he still fucking fails. Yeah, you hit him, we both are him. It were a move and attack. Roll location. Twice.
What's with the times 1.7?
He's got
Because the
special
ammo I'm using has got a damage modifier.
Ah, that's not how you do that.
Well,
How do you
I
do
mean,
that?
you're supposed to pre-calculate it.
See high tech page 166.
Oh.
right, that's what I was looking for. Hit location. The 6 is interesting.
What you're doing is really close. but basically you pre-compute it.
Where the hell is that table? There it is. 6 is the right leg, so less interesting. To the calculator, what was the damage to the unarmored right leg? 15. Ouch.
The dice damage by 3.5.
Rolling HT. That is on the nose. Not already wounded. And crippled his leg. Destroyed. Blown a hole through a bone. HT for knockdown and stunning. Failed. Stunned. Where did the other one hit? Groin. Penetrated damage was 13. Groin unarmored. Piercing plus. Sorry for the 8 is applicable to groin. Apologies for the slowness of this. He succeeded that. Already has an injury of severity 1.
I mean, still, ow.
HT straight up or die. He does not die. HT -2 for unconsciousness. He falls unconscious.
So like rolls out of the way and just like.
Yeah, dives into that wall, probably bonks his head a bit, and he is currently unconscious and bleeding out of his groin area. Gina.
Ugh.
Wait, that guy does?
Alexi shot him through the door as he rolled out the way.
All right. She was gonna shoot at that guy, but he's gone in a few meetings with the word. So instead, she'll shoot at the asshole on the ground or against the wall. A single shot, but it's with the multi-shot stuff.
I did not do that right.
Was this the guy next to Hui, did you say?
No.
Carrick, got ya.
Yep, Carrick.
Looks like both potentially hit. He's at half dodge, but he's still going to attempt to dive for cover. He does not manage.
It's actually 3 potential hits.
Oh, sorry.
It's triple shot.
Triple shot. Radical. He's on the floor and they've all hit. Vitals, is that? Or were it just torso?
Indeed, it is vitals.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, looks like one of them will do damage.
Maybe.
Oh, he might be one of those assholes. Nice.
Luke is definitely doing something. Not just.
Still, he's getting. You feel those bullet hits even if you don't like.
Yeah,
take the damage.
And he dove
Truth.
for the ground, so you saw him drop and hit ground hard, and yeah, Tima.
You might have vision
Move,
on the
I
guy down the
guess.
hall. Now you do.
You can see this guy's side of him. Oh yeah, and that guy. Oh, I forgot all about him. There's been good shots.
I mean,
He would have turned and been moving with a pistol in his hand.
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Isn't
And
the
that
guy
would
here?
work better if I had started with my math correct.
Okay, there we go. Okay. And that guy will have gone out of her car. Right. I should zoom out a little bit.
Yeah.
So, Tima, there you go.
Okay, then instead of not being able to do anything, he will see a few guys there.
Correct. Who were there all along, but I'd forgotten about them.
It took a minute. They were at a job where they were gonna check on a bunch of dead bodies,
Mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden gunshots.
Mm-hmm. These guys were
Which
also
will
on
probably
edge
bring-
because in 24 hours they've got to watch over the boss, go through a very delicate surgical operation. But yes. Do you just stop as you get to the door, Tima?
Yeah, that was a lot of movement.
Alright, Garrick is on the ground. He's just gonna shout, "You assholes!"
Ah, okay.
And he's gonna unload in Gina's general direction and fail terribly. 3 shots at the sofa that kind of like just hit the wall and maybe the back of the sofa, but they do not go through it because it is
We specifically tried not to shoot that TV you just shot.
it's bulletproof. Yes, yes, he hits the TV. Normal people.
I think the goon sees someone and goes, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, he does. He will step and take aim at your Tima and says, "Don't fucking move." His buddy
And then
comes
the
running
grappled dude.
in. Grappled dude. He's got his gun. He's gonna try and wrench his arm free.
So this is a strength check, correct?
Strength check. Did I GM roll that?
Nope. That
So
was a
yeah,
crit.
roll.
Nope, we saw that.
Roll strength way. Is was versus an 11.
Okay.
Oh, damn it.
So he pulls his arm free from your grip.
But that's his round.
It
hopefully.
is. I think he can take a step as well.
I rolled a 7 as to his 11.
He rolled a crit. You
Yeah,
had to...
Oh,
he rolled a 4. Bum.
That's everyone.
Yeah, that's them. Except for the guy who just got out of the car, who will now. Yep.
I thought he moved. He moved. Oh, that guy. Okay,
That were
sorry.
his previous movement. And wait,
yeah.
it's you. Guy's wrenched his gun free.
Can I try to find it back?
Yeah, just go for another grapple. It takes a couple of maneuvers to get a gun out of someone's hand because you got to get it first, and then you got to do a disarm. That's basically what it comes
I'll
down
go for a
to.
grapple then. Is that a strength check or can I still do kung fu?
That's Kung Fu. At the -3
Okay.
again for targeting the gun.
6.
He's gonna try a dodge and retreat to the side. You would need to take a step forward. He manages it just. He dodges. Silver. You're up above
I am gonna
this guy.
stab this guy in the face.
Drop on him and stab him. Are you going for head? He's got his face down at the minute, so it's the back of his head you're looking at.
Backhead. What is that? That's actually better, isn't it? It's still a
That's a lot better.
Yeah.
Face!
If you go,
roll -5.
this would be a moving attack, but the vertical distance is within half your move. So if you go all out, I will let it not be a moving attack.
All out.
All right. So yeah. Show me knife.
-5 or is it -4 for back face?
It's
I remember.
-5 instead of -7.
5.
But depending on what kind of roll out you're doing. Strong, determined.
I want a better chance to hit. Oh, and I'll telegraph this shit too. He's like on the ground face down.
He is.
He cannot see me.
Shit.
So telegraph adds. I'm trying to remember. What is it? A 3 or 2?
Telegraph adds a
+4.
4.
4. So that's I'm at a -1, and then I will do all out better hit, which is a correct.
Oh, thanks for the sub grab and jack.
Ah,
Sub
we got it.
sub
Nice. Sub.
sub
Uh,
for the
so
little
it's a-
girl jumping off a cabinet to stab a guy in the back of the head.
I think it was the dramatic moment earlier.
Is it the plus? Is it the plus 2 for the all out better hit? I'm trying to remember. I don't often do all out.
Plus 4 for all out determined also.
Okay,
So
I'm
you're
a
at plus 3 overall.
Okay.
Plus
Don't
8,
screw me over now.
minus 5.
I
Machete!
did it.
It's a little girl with a
Ah!
machete.
Ah! Ah!
Oh, and that wasn't meant to be a swing. That was a thrust, but it's the same thing. Just
Yeah.
be different damage.
I'm going to be real nice to him. He rolls here in at minus 2, because this is technically a runaround attack. And he failed. So he gets no defense, because he isn't aware of it. Silver
Alright.
lands on his back, with the machete thrusting down.
Oh, come on.
That sucks.
I mean, it's still technically 1, but it doesn't get through his DR.
Yeah, it doesn't go through his skull DR. Little girl not strong enough. But still,
I mean,
it's still.
I
there's
am
little,
on his back.
Yeah. Give me an acrobatics as well. Or just DX to stay standing. Yeah, no worries. Alexei. You only just kind of saw that in the shadow.
Okay.
But something happened on the other side of there.
This is probably not gonna work, but we're gonna try. Kip up. Nope.
Posture
I mean, but you can't
change.
posture change to a sit.
Gina, you can also move a yard. Which is a meter in this universe. This universe is identical to ours, except a yard and a meter somehow are the same length.
So Gina's going to call out, Karik, to get his attention, and then say, ticket, as she points her gun at his head.
He does indeed snap his eyes up slightly at you. Like, you know, his focus was shifting to the little girl machete that just struck him. But he
And
looks to you as you shout his name.
And then, ticket. Like she's asking for a ticket.
A ticket? Oh, like an entry pass. Like a ticket to this concert.
Or maybe like a surgery.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh. Let's see if he
You're gonna
knows
steal his eye appointment?
what you mean. Okay. Alright, an intimidation. Yeah, no, oof.
I gotta be honest, I thought you were making a really long joke about how you were about to punch his ticket.
I expected something similar.
We might roll into that.
Tima. He looks scared, by the way.
Sorry, something really weird came up and I had to look at that. Timur will go to a kneel and take cover except for his skull, eyes, face, arms, hands, and half of his torso and vitals behind the doorway.
Got it.
So his step is posture change to a kneel, and then he will fire off 2 shots at the closest guy.
Cool.
-2 for
Was this
distance,
guy across
firing
the
2
hall,
shots.
or was this guy who you're pointing at?
Who he's
guy,
pointing
okay.
at.
The one who's aware of you is the one who makes more sense to shoot at. Potential hits. He's going to attempt a dodge and drop, which he has failed at. Ouch.
1 quick second.
If he cuts through the reinforcements before we deal with the first ones, I'm going to be impressed.
Did you say torso?
This is what he's designed to do.
I didn't specify, but yeah, torso.
Sure.
1 second. I haven't had to fire yet, so I'm checking if my rate of fire is dependent on things. No, it is not. So margin of 4, that is
Both hits if you said 2, or
1 hit. My gun has crazy recoil.
Oh. I was going off the 1 in there.
Oh, minimum roll. Oh, I forgot about that. Sorry. Yeah, I wrote that ages ago. Yeah, 2 hits done.
That's a better one. And it's double
Double
knockback.
knockback.
Yeah.
So it should affect him unless he has like 14 ST.
Has it still got wounding as well?
Sorry?
The crushing still causes normal crushing damage as well.
Yes, normal crushing, but also double knockback.
Oh,
So DX, yep.
he has fallen, I think. Well, he already fell, but he also got blasted back a yard while he were trying to dive. And do the vests protect with 12 DR against crushing damage? Seems unlikely.
I don't think so.
5 burst crushing damage.
Okay. One crushing torso. He will be succeeding his pain check. No significant pain. It's a scratch. It can take a concentrate maneuver to suppress his not significant pain if he wants. Carrick is looking at Gina. You said ticket. I rolled an IQ for him to guess what it means. She says,
What?
yeah, he says, what? And you can see that he's wetting himself as well. He has pissed his pants. Probably started when you landed on him, Silver. He does drop his gun though. He just drops it and like holds his hands out in front of him. This guy just broke free away, and then what happened?
A machine gun just went off behind him?
It did. Step back, twist again. Take another step back. Stop there. That's it. These guys, this one dove, got knocked back, that hurt a lot. He's gonna crawl for cover. The other one is going to just fire wildly. 3 shots down this corridor. No, his friend's back there.
He still might do it.
He still might do it. How smart is he? He's smart enough not to. He takes a full move maneuver. As does this guy. And wait, now it's you.
Okay. How much is he out of the room? Why is he like on this wall?
Oh, that's the
That's a
unconscious
different guy, yeah.
Oh, so the other guy just left.
The other guy's right here.
Yeah, he
the one you were attacking.
backed out of the door in front of you. And the door does
Don't
start
think I can-
sliding closed when no one's in it. Carry on.
I don't think I can take 1 step and be close enough to do a maneuver, right? I would have to take 2 steps and I would be able to attack.
You could do an all-out.
Or
but
you
wouldn't
could
do any dodge.
you can use extra effort, spend an FP, and then you can take 2 steps.
Oh, I'll do that. I'll take an extra effort to just give him a strong kick to the torso.
Remember that kick's at a -2.
Or strong punch to the torso.
You need to get the kick. You need to get the kick maneuver ever. It's a really
Yeah.
good technique.
It's
I
only
just
2
know.
points, and you can use points for skills on it.
And then
Okay,
technique mastery to increase your kicking.
Yeah, techniques
More
are
ass
awesome. You should really live in the Kung Fu book from now on. The
Martial
martial arts
arts.
book.
See if I can find a good move. I've been trying to see if there's like a move like in the Kung Fu Panda where you use like the something coming at you to toss it away.
He's gonna go for a dodge and retreat, and he makes it.
Ah, well, that's my turn.
Live Silver.
Swing machete swing at neck.
Still going for it. Wow. What is neck? I think it's
Telegraphed
-5.
all out.
His dodge is at less than 3 right now. Because it's halved, and then it's at -4. And then -2 because you're behind him.
But is it a 5 -5?
Oh, sorry.
Like the back head?
But combat. I'm sure it's got a table. I can just open my PDFs like a numbnuts I am. The neck is a -5. Yes.
Okay, so this is a +3. Okay.
Hit. Good job you went with that all-out telegraphed. He's wriggling under you, but he can't even attempt to dodge.
Okay.
Three cut into the neck. Okay. And he's already wounded. Anyone remember what his severity is? I think it's 0.
This is 0.
I should have noted it, but I'm almost certain it's 0. So,
That sounds
Yeah,
right.
it's 0.
Carrick, you just took 3 cutting
0 is
damage
pretty nasty, isn't it?
to the neck. I think so.
But don't forget multiplier because it's neck.
Yes. It calculates for it.
Okay.
You only put in the damage taken. Is he still as sturdy with his HT? Yep. Severity 0 wound. He needs to roll HT -1 to see if the wound gets more severe. It does not. He succeeded at least. HT to avoid knockdown and stunning. This is a severity -1 wound. So I think he's still at 0 technically. But he gets a knockdown and stun chance, which he succeeds at. Is in less pain from his neck wound that you just gave him than the bullet wounds. But
Doesn't mean I'm gonna stop.
I forgot that he were managing to suppress his bullet wound pain. Alexi.
I gotta go to my knees, right?
No, from a crouch you can go to stand.
You rolled a went
Alright.
sitting, didn't you?
I was I went to I was
It's-
prone.
It's still 2
and then
turns
it's-
though, so you would have gone prone, kneel, stand,
Okay.
really. So you can
Cool.
stand at end of this turn.
Then stand. And for a step.
Quite. Gina.
Gina's going to mumble something annoyedly. Damn it!
Oh,
And-
right.
And will. No,
She,
that's awesome.
she has pointed a gun right out there. You'd probably
Yeah.
not walk in front of her gun.
Probably not.
I mean, but your focus is the other direction, though.
That's also true.
She didn't. She
Mhm.
fired once, but she didn't just fire.
She
Okay.
moves one cushion over.
So she'll do like the acrobatic thing that people without acrobatics do when they climb over a couch. So she takes the full second to get over the couch.
Got it. Tima.
Was this guy armed, sorry?
He is, yes. And you just saw him back out
But
of
he
that
probably
room.
has bigger concerns.
That tall, average-sized guy.
But like average tall, not like tall.
Timur will wait to fire at anyone whose head pops out of here.
Got it. Carrick just screams, "Please, no!" And he holds his hands behind his head to try and protect his neck. Just scary, Hui. He's gonna try and shoot you. And he's gonna go all out.
Can I dodge
This
the
is when
bullet?
This is when you can do a frantic parry.
Frantic
So you
parry?
can try to
With
parry the tip of the gun. Isn't he close enough? No, he's not. Never mind.
No, he took a step back.
If you dove, you could dive into him and try and throw the gun out the way. So you'd end up prone.
What roll would I do? Athletics? Or, sorry, acrobatics?
It'd be a parry +1, I'm pretty sure. So versus an 11 before you spend FP, if you spend an FP.
I'll spend FP.
So versus a 13.
Okay.
Oh no, for
Roll a
retreating
3d6.
forward, you won't get a bonus, so it's versus a 12.
Okay. 7.
Yep. You dive forward and knock the gun out of the way as he shoots.
Oh.
And you land on your hands and knees. Someone's head appears.
Someone's getting
Okay,
shot.
cool. I was just trying to quickly find where that was, because it's not a pop out, it's the opposite of a pop out.
I think it's you just roll to attack. I don't know if it has to be wild though.
No, you can call it. He specifically targeted the head.
Well, that's just yeah. We say all sorts of
What
stuff.
pops out?
Yeah.
Alright, I will go ahead and fire then. What is that distance?
4.
-2.
Torso.
Yeah, let's just go with... No, let's keep 2 shots here.
I forgot to put on my anger
One
keys
hit.
before the battle.
It
Alright,
does
anger keys.
indeed, potentially. He's gonna attempt just a regular dodge and he fails. Damage, please. 7 crushing. Oh, ouch. He gets knocked back and also falls down, I think, when you fail. Do you fall down when you fail a knockback roll?
Yes.
Yeah. You knock him on his ass, and also that's going to be 2 crushing damage. No, his HP's not 2. I need to reopen my calculator now. There we go. His HP is 11. He's taken 2 crushing damage to the torso. And he is normal. And he needs to roll for pain. How to play with conditional injury. Roll for pain and fail. No prior injuries. Minor wound. -2 to DX, IQ, skill, and self-control rolls until their injury has healed.
Bam.
Ow. Did I just skip them guys? No, that were their turn. He popped out and got shot. That guy changed posture. This guy shot at Hui. This guy runs up to the broken doorway. Hui.
Restrain, grapple this guy. Is that
You wouldn't be
restraint?
able to reach. You're on.
You
You had to go to ground for that attack.
you could still grab
Oh.
his legs.
Yeah.
But then there's not much to stop him shooting you.
You can do a sweep attack.
I'll do a sweep attack.
You're,
How do you do
you're already at penalties because of being on the ground, and you'd be at extra penalties for doing a sweep.
Can I try acrobatics to get on my feet?
You
Quickly.
can.
Yeah,
It's
that's a
acrobatics minus
kip up.
6 to go from laying to standing.
-6. That's gonna leave me at 7.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
but you might as well try because otherwise it's not gonna hurt anything if you do it.
Okay, if
Well,
I fail, I
it-
still
it-
get up like normal, right? It's not a turn wasted.
It'll take your action, but you'll start getting up as normal. It doesn't slow you down.
Okay.
And you can move a yard as well.
That was a fail. I forgot to put the -6.
Okay, so you go to kneeling.
Yeah.
And you can move 1 meter anywhere you want.
That's it.
Silver.
Again.
Good lord. Brutal. Oof. Yeah, that's a hit to the neck if that's what you were targeting.
Yep.
It's real close to a crit, but it's not quite a crit. Another 3 cutting damage to the neck. 3 cutting neck. So let's give him a HT roll for pain. Success.
Damn, this guy's a champ.
He is a champ. He already has a severity 0 injury. He's rolling HT -1. He's succeeding. HT for knockdown and stunning again. Yeah, he's just hacking at this guy's neck and it's not getting very deep. And it is gory and brutal, but...
She is
Ouch.
saying something, but
Oh,
I'm waiting a turn.
okay. Alexi?
I think it's. Yeah, it's gonna take at least 3 turns to say it.
As you swing
Oh my
in the
god.
specialty.
Yeah.
Cannot face this anymore. So just back face execution style. That. So this is -5. Really?
I mean... Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Gina?
It's almost too crowded for her to get in there and try herself.
Almost.
No, she's gonna move around them and say, "He has." There's more in that sentence, but
I think they
I'm
might
breaking up dramatically.
technically be penalties because you're shooting into close combat as well.
She's not actually firing into it. She
Yeah, I
moves
meant
around and pokes her head out.
in
Alexi.
reference to Alexi.
There.
Should maybe look into that real quickly. Special
Think it's a
ranged
crit
combat
fail?
situations. Maybe not. Maybe it's in tactical combat only. Nope. Yeah, I can't find it quick enough. Ignore. Gina, you just move to the door.
And pokes her head out to sort of see what's going on.
Alrighty. Yeah, you see that guy laid on his back there. He will have dropped his gun. Teamer.
Don't know if he's there.
Oh, might not be there.
Probably the same thing he did last round. there
Could
you
I just get a quick summary? Sorry, the confusing thing that came up a couple minutes ago. I had to go back to
Nothing
that.
happened to you.
Yeah, the only thing you missed is
Um,
another gunshot in that room and Gina appearing in the doorway. And you're back up.
The little girl's being brutal and everybody else is missing.
Yeah, you hear...
And stop it!
And yeah, please, no!
Teamer will do a full spin here and stand up, so move an attack on that guy.
Minus bulk. .360 no scope this sucker. It's only a 180, but we'll call it 360.
Oh wow!
Nice.
I think he gets him.
No defense. It'll just be a trivial scratch of a wound for both, but
That knocks him down.
that does indeed knock him down. I think you're at a penalty, aren't you? Even at a minus
Oh,
one.
If he needs ST 14 to not be knocked down.
Well, you get knocked back, but you don't necessarily get knocked down, I think.
Yeah, knockback is per multiple. Or per multiple of your ST that's done, so he's not
Yeah.
a penalty, but he does have to roll, and they have been failing their rolls.
He were at a minus one, I think. So yeah. Fails. Knocks down. Falls on his ass. Carrick says, "Please, God!" So this guy is gonna grab his gun and roll to the side again. This guy's gonna... Oh, nice. Poke his head out and shoot at Teamer. What did I roll? A 10. That's probably a miss. What's the range penalty for 5?
-2.
Oh, it's a success on the nose, but you've got cover also. He was shooting...
Just roll and... Okay, torso, that's 50-50, so roll 1d2. 1 would be miss, let's say.
Toss that coin. Hit!
Does not hit the wall, okay.
Might not get 3 damage. Piercing plus 3 damage. 3 damage resistance. 7 potential piercing plus damage.
Probably
No
not.
armor divisor?
No armor divisor.
Okay, yeah, where is that? DR8, yeah, no.
Ping! You just got shot though. Ow. The other normal human who's not on his... okay. The guy who just got shot onto his back will shuffle backwards and manipulate himself into a sit-in position. Whilst also grabbing his gun that he just dropped also. This
Not
fella-
grabbing his chest, going.
Grabbing his chest with one hand. Gun with the other. Wait. We do need to be calling it soon. This might end soon.
Yeah,
I
Wait.
feel like it's about to end.
You could spend another FP to move 2 and kick this sitting guy in the face.
kneeling combat. Ev,
Sorry, what was that?
It's your turn.
your turn.
Ah, sorry. I'm going to just see if I can finally deal with this guy, but I gotta stand up. Is that just a normal turn or another acrobatics?
It'd take your turn to
I know.
stand up. If you want to move and attack him, you'd be versus a 9, unless you went all out.
I can try and hold out. I still got fatigue, so let me give that a try. I am at 10.
You don't need to spend any fatigue points if you go all out.
Oh, I thought that was the one that spent fatigue.
No, that's extra effort.
Okay. Oh yeah, going all out nullifies by deep in Dutch.
Yeah.
So that would be Kung Fu with how much? -2?
Plus 4
Plus
before
4.
any penalties. Where are you kicking at?
Normal.
Oh,
chest.
if you kick, it'd be at +2. Because plus 4 -2.
Okay.
hits. He could
Let's
try
do
and
the
dodge.
non-damage.
He fails. Show damage. Thrust.
Swing.
Thrust plus one.
Thrust. That is 3.
3 crushing damage. That will not get through his DR, but it's still another bruise on it. In fact, he probably takes 1 blunt trauma now. And ow. Silver.
That's my turn.
All right, again, but this time instead of better hit, I am going to go for the extra damage.
All right. +2 or +1 per dice. It's whichever's better,
I want the +2.
because you've only got 1 dice.
But let's see if I hit first off. I do not. I think I dropped the knife.
Roll 3d6. 9. Critical miss table. You drop the weapon.
That's fine.
Alexi.
That's me.
Damn it. Damn it. Quit struggling.
Wait, what were you shouting, Silver?
Oh, it's gonna be me.
It's gonna be me! As she stabs! And then it looks kind of like you just fling the knife away. That's amazing. That's sick.
Back face.
Wow.
Sucks.
Wow, you're just not being able to roll those.
Yeah, I started this combat strong.
Really?
Like, shooting 2 guys real quick, like from a prone position on a surprise attack, no problem. Executing a motherfucker?
She finishes her sentence with information. So she says, "He has information!" And then she darts across the hall and shoots the guy across from her. Aiming for the eye, because she has a technique.
Brutal. Let's go for a dodge. Let's fail that dodge.
Let's roll some damage.
These guys ain't got eye armor. I'm gonna roll for if he
Oh, fair.
dies. He might not die, but he's out of combat. For certain.
Yeah, with those rules, he may or may not be alive, but it was not a good day.
Yeah, I do
On the
not.
plus side, there's an appointment with an eye doctor soon.
If you get shot in the eye for like 9, 7, and 8 damage
Mm-hmm.
in conditional injury, you're probably dead. Oh.
Abstain from being shot in the eye for 24 hours prior to surgery.
This guy's not getting surgery. You don't think? Tima, you heard a guy's brains exit his skull behind you.
Uh-oh.
In both directions. Forward and reverse.
You probably also saw Gina move past.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was
He's gonna
distracted
take
by
a step
Amazon
in there
driver.
and recompose himself.
Yeah, you did just get shot.
And then he heard people being fatally shot.
Yeah.
What is Timur firing?
Beanbags?
Yeah.
Please, no! He's just screaming. He tries to struggle out from underneath you, Silver. That's a success on the nose. You can roll strength to keep him underneath you.
I mean, I might as well try. Hi, Ben.
Yeah. This little girl's pinning down this old guy. So, let's see. Back up. Get to kneeling. Probably dead. Probably dead. And I think this guy says, "Fuck that," and turns and starts running.
Peace out.
Peace out. You know, like, Yeah,
I'm not.
uh,
He was the driver.
I don't get paid enough.
Probably.
True, he might go for the car.
I do not get paid enough for this. Wait,
Punch.
punch.
You might want to head call it. This guy's wearing pretty significant armor.
Does he have a
Face?
helmet or like an
Nope.
opening on the face?
No helmet, face clear.
So face would be a -5, but if you wanted to go all out again, you could get a bonus to hit.
I'll go all out, punch to the face.
So it's a -3 or 2. I can't remember.
If you go all out, punch to the face, it will only be a -1. All out determined, that is.
All out determined, coming right up.
He's gonna try and dodge. He manages it. He snaps
Yep,
his
that's
neck
a
to the
crit.
side. He does not want to get punched in the face.
This guy is doing pretty good.
I mean, he has a gun and armor, and I have punches.
Oh, I didn't really do his last turn, I don't think. He'd reached for his gun. I think at this point, seeing his dead friends and then Gina murder a guy, he throws his gun to the side and like backed up one more, but sat down. So he could have still stepped and tried to punch him, but he was kind of surrendering.
If he stuck in the gun, then I would have him punch him. I would have just like stand guard right in front of him, like whoa.
yeah, no worries. Perfect. Silver, you dropped your knife.
I'm going for the eye gouge maneuver.
Oh my god.
All out telegraph again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because eye gouge is a -5 maneuver. So yay!
You be gouging.
Oh,
You be gouging.
I'm a bad influence.
Everything I learned from watching you, Gina.
It's martial arts, page 71, by the way.
Is it not damage, just a pain thing, or blinded and... I've not got martial
So
arts
your
open.
foe may defend naturally normally. If he fails to do this grapple attack, he cannot see. So I just got him in a blind maneuver, just shoving my fingers in his eyes, and he just can't see while it's happening.
Okay, so this is the
Or,
gouge, not the tearing out.
Yeah.
Brutal. Alexi. It's gonna be hard to shoot this guy now that this girl's got her hands on his head, fingers in eyes. He's screaming in
So-
pain.
Alexi whips out that baton again. And this is just torso.
On Silver, yeah?
And we're gonna all out telegraph it on. It's like a +7.
You hit. Blind guy can't defend, because he didn't know he's being attacked. Right, I need to roll HT. He has got armor here, but there's a divisor of 2. And at -5 probably ends up... Yeah, he's convulsing, twitching. He goes limp. Stops screaming.
Is combat over at this point?
I
Pretty
think so.
much. Gina, would you be taking a weight maneuver right now?
Yeah, she does the whole. Anybody else, and just watches the hallway.
Tima?
She doesn't know that guy's there, but
Another second passes. And then this guy starts sprinting. He throws his gun off to the side first. A gun clatters into the hallway, Gina. And then a second later, this guy sprints out the front door.
alright.
Alright, and I told my wife we'd be done about 50 minutes ago. So we should really call it
Right,
here.
right, okay.
This seems like a good
Question-
spot. We're all just looming over the guy.
The question is, do you pull Silver off? Because if you don't, she's gonna go for patting
Oh,
at his neck again.
Oh, yeah.
roll HT -5, Silver. You're gouging the guy that's getting electrocuted right now.
No, lesser because it's like a transference. It's still -5.
Yeah, actually, give me an HT just at -2.
Okay.
She twitches
I go down.
and falls off. And with a Cobalt Cafe, thanks very much for watching. We had Tima, Jared.
Hey, I played Timur. One of the very few not super murdery people left. He fired non-lethal rounds.
Everyone else trying to kill. We had Hui. Well, Hui weren't really trying to kill.
Hey, hello, I am Emperor. I am Hui, and I was playing Emperor, the
That's right.
Kung Fu guy.
Or other way around.
We had Lee.
Hey, I'm Lee. I play Gina, and she was kind of wishy-washy on Murdered this week.
Yeah, but you were definitely against breaking that guy's arm and leg.
I mean, sometime there's a time and place.
Just time and place, that weren't it. We had James.
Hey, I am James. I played Alexi, and yeah, Alexi's okay with murder, it seems.
He doesn't seem to give a flying bugger in nothing. And
Well, I mean, to the innocent, he did give that guy like medical bills and like, hey, dude, for us to get what we need, it sucks for you. Sorry.
and we had the scary one, Tara.
Hey, I'm Tara. I played Silver, and normally she is all about the non-murder damage, but this week,
You did have your first flashback.
yep.
There you go. You can add that. I'll add it into your sheet for you. Severe flashbacks.
Aw, your first flashback.
I never rolled for it this combat. Maybe you're but no. It's only on a 6 or less, so they are quite rare. We'll be back on Thursday with Star Trek. We'll be back on Sunday with this. Post credits
Thanks again
scene.
for the sub.
Oh yeah,
Thanks again for the sub.
thanks again for the sub.
What's
Woo!
Thank you.
Bye everybody. Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Post credit scene.
Uh,
Or are we calling it on account of time?
if I can think of one, it'll only take 30 seconds. So it's the cult headquarters. That person who'd been strapped up with a bomb is there, and they plugged into big matrix style chair in back of their head. Their eyes are closed, but they're doing that rapid eye movement, sleep, twitching really fast, lips are moving like they're talking really fast. And then there's a hiss. It comes unplugged, and they sit up and they say, "So, the tree had answered." And the others around him agree, nod, yes. And they look over at the tube thing that they want you to transport, which is there, stood open. Shadowy look at the interior. There is a shape. Might be a person, but it can't be a living person. It's a skeleton at best. It's juicy in places. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
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 But